Oh wait,
Um,
I forgot the intro. Ah shit.
anyway, that no, I really did enjoy the video. Like I've been watching your videos, just so you know.
Thank you.
And I'm really digging them. Uh,
What the?
anyway,
I might not be doing the vinyl tag this year. I think the questions are a little. I'm not digging the questions.
yeah, do what you got to do. Um,
It's
what
too
was
many.
on your? Remind me, what was some of the stuff early on in your list that you wanted?
Um, the Black Crowes debut album, an original U.S. press. I had the Nimbus of the Sgt. Peppers and the Audio 5 of the Sgt. Peppers, which is like that's probably never going to happen.
Wait, which
Dancing.
one is it?
He wanted two. There were two versions of Sergeant Pepper's you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Which
The
one were
Nimbus
they?
Super, the Nimbus Supercut from '84.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the Audio 5 version from Australia from '83 for the Sydney Hi-Fi show. They only made like 500 of them.
I put a link to it in the chat if anyone wants to watch it later. It's Mitch's. It's what's left at the top of Mitch's want list. Anyway, you had something on there that I had, and I was going to reach out to you later.
Okay, yeah, just watch it again and just hit me up.
Yeah. It might have been that Soundgarden, so I'm watching it over again. I need to remind myself. Anyway,
With this, HEB is proof there is life after this one. Look at this. This is a tough comment.
Tamales are for assholes.
Jeez. Yikes. Welcome, Nate.
I missed chat, so if Jose's in the chat talking shit, I missed the whole thing.
Well, of course he is. I mean, he got the invite, so I don't know why he's putzing around in the chat.
Who got the invite?
Hey,
Jose.
Johnny Fever, highlight.
Where's his?
Wait,
The most
Are we
recent?
live?
Yes.
Highlight Johnny Feva's comment. Yeah, so Johnny Feva, I did not. I just got replacements for my Ortophone Club. I want to do an upgrade using my 1200 my Techniques head shells, but I have not. I couldn't find anything locally, and I needed something today. So I'm gonna talk with Groove Seeker and maybe y'all see what recommendations you have. I have a certain budget that I want to stick around, and I'll get something.
Look at this, Joe. We're the best tamales near the Austin Convention
My
Center.
my wife was born in Mexico. So our family makes tamales. We don't buy them from other places.
Oh,
HEB tamales are all right though.
Jeez. Yikes.
rock and roll tamales. Rock and roll tamales.
Here's a link to Mitch's video. We're putting that in the chat here.
So links, Mitch's channel. I've been watching it lately, and this is no shit. Like I would say this regardless whether you're here or not. I have really been digging it, and same thing with Dom's channel. I know Dom's not here yet. Dom's been killing it. Anyway,
I appreciate that. Actually, the last two videos I did because my wife gave me the idea to do them. She's like,
Nice.
"Yeah, you should do these. You should do these." I'm like,
you gotta be really careful with that, letting women know how important and meaningful they are. It can go to their heads quickly.
What the
"Well, lady, I've been married for 15 years, and it went through her head.
Jeez,
I put her on a
Joe.
pedestal when I first met her, because I was in charge of her at one point because she was prior service as well too. We were in the same unit, so I put her on a pedestal very early on. So she's like, I can't go back now.
Right on.
Welcome, Alex. It's hilarious. Tamales are the rock version of enchiladas.
Ugh.
This is even Chris Record Talk here. Ketchup is the only tomato I eat. Salsa is way too crazy for me.
If I had to choose, I would do enchiladas. That's my personal opinion. I love enchiladas.
My wife never watched my videos. Thank you, Nate. Wow. Confessions.
My wife did text me. They're having family dinner right now. I had to miss it because of the stream, And she I told her I had the podcast tonight, and she sent me a message asking me what the name of the podcast was. We've only been doing this for like how long? She knows every Monday night I do this, and she has no idea what it's called.
Well, you know it's going to happen. She's going to bring it up during dinner time.
She already did.
They could be watching us right now. Yikes.
Yeah, they could be.
They could. They're eating at Blue Corn Harvest. You been to that place? It's a little bit. It's a chain technically because they got multiple locations, but it's pretty good place.
No, welcome Ruth Ann.
The one they're eating at is the one in Georgetown. But there's a few of them. There's one down in Cedar Park. Anyway, I know you guys don't care about that kind of stuff.
You can show us a map of it, Joel, if you prefer.
Ooh, everyone ready for Google Map time? That's awesome.
The comments in here are really, really tamale focused tonight.
I know. How did this start? Is it just because Jose's in chat?
Yes, usually.
It's tamale time.
I mean, our family, we roll our own. Like, they usually have like a group event. We did it at our house, I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago. They make like way too many. You know how it is. Like, Mexican families, they don't cook for they take however many people are actually going to be eating it, multiply it by 10, and that's how much they cook for. Anyway. Thanks.
Seriously.
You know, I should have had good food. It's okay. We have dinner all the time together. I knew Dom was bailing on us, so I was like, I didn't want to.
Bailing?
I mean, he's prioritizing his family, so one of us had to be on the other end of the seesaw, to level it out.
Better looking Joel here, rolling your own what?
Hey, Joel, I'm going to say keep watching the stream. You'll like some stuff I'm going to say later.
So this stream was sort of best of. This will be the last Vinyl Social Club for the year. Maybe something. I'll do some more comparison videos before the end of the week. One of them will be the Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. One of them will be the Soda Stereo for Cesar. And there's a couple more, like Record Store Day, those Love album box sets to piss off Arnaldo.
Why didn't you get that Pink Floyd from me?
Why didn't I?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, we're friends, and yet you continually buy this stuff from other people.
Wait, so you're blaming me?
I have the Pink Floyd box. You could have got it from me.
I didn't expect to be buying it, actually.
But you did it anyway?
Yeah, I did it out of curiosity. And if you're wondering in the chat, which I don't know, it's too much of a niche thing. None of it beats that original. I don't even know what to say. I'm reading all those Discog reviews. Like, I'm unsure how they're listening to records. I don't know.
Yeah, the box set for me was a hard pass. Just one, because I do want an original, and two, it's just the Bernie Grundman 2016 remastered all over again.
Yes.
And just honestly, I really just want the live concert. But in order to get that, you're gonna have to do a box set, and that's how they get you. I don't buy box sets anymore unless they're a live concert complete, or if they're a collection of. The only box set like that I have is the Dylan and Mono. Everything else are live albums or live concerts, box sets.
Well, I think the whole live record you can stream, right? Pretty sure.
I know you can stream, but I'd like to have it on vinyl, to be honest. So, and they're not going to do that.
Well, it's even funnier. The live album's only on the Blu-ray, not the CD, which
that's
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome, John. Did you get the REM Murmur Chronicles? No, I did not, because, man, I don't even... The only REM record that I have is Monster, believe it or not, because that's my era of REM. So if they do audiophile version of Monster, I'm all in. But everything else, nah. I'll be slowing down on these audiophile pressings. Let's answer this question here. Lives in proximity of Joel's store. No, Joel's store is like 50 minutes away from me.
It just keeps getting further away, like every week.
That's right.
It's like next week it'll be like, dude, it's like fucking practically Dallas, like,
That's right.
you know, and then it'll be like, what the fuck? It's up in Oklahoma somewhere. Like, what the fuck?
Thank you, Joel. Thank you.
It's not that far away. Get on the tollway, you know what I mean?
What are you talking about? Joel's never even been to my place, yet I've been to his store. So
This is true. It's just
let's just eat those words, Joel.
Has anybody ever Uber Eats a record? Anybody ever done that? Can you like Uber Eats anything?
Well, that was like a joke that Alex Dickey used to say, this character. I mean, that's not even his real name. Anybody in the chat who knows that guy, that's not his name, but he was making like a joke, a DoorDash, like pizza and records. I bet he's watching CD's Nuts. That's right.
Joel, I'm like a 5-hour flight from your store, and I still buy from you.
I know. Let's just
Yeah.
pile on. Let's not settle until Jason's down on the ground crying.
Check everyone's levels before it starts. All right. Who wants to go first? Well, wait a minute. Best of. This is best purchases. I didn't want to do like, you know, if you bought only OGs or reissues. You know, this will be your favorite purchases of the panel. I did invite the Surface Noise crew, guys, because we're not going to have a Surface Noise this week. I confirmed it with Concert Buddy. So, I mean, Jose is just wild in this chat.
I say we do guests first, right? Let's be
Sure,
polite
Mitch.
here on the pod.
Yeah, so Jason, you
wait.
should start.
Let me switch Mitch and I. All right. Mitch, you have the
All right. Well, I just bought this the other day, but I've not listened to it yet. It's the music on vinyl version of the Belvin Houdini.
wow.
So, not listened to it yet, but I found it for like $40, and I'm on a heavy grunge kick right now, and I really want to get as much grunge as I can. So I bought that. I have a couple. What's up?
Can I just insert a thing here? You're heavy into grunge.
Yeah.
Do you have Screaming Trees in your collection?
No, I need to get some Screaming Trees.
I can help you out. Send me your address. It's on the house.
Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, I definitely
I'll
will.
hook you up.
All right, brother.
Joel, I don't Nirvana.
You want some Nirvana?
Kidding.
Done.
Let's see. I got these in PA when I was up there. 2 original copies, OGs. Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning. Sound great. Love them. Got a couple more here. Yeah, my OG of Black Sabbath. Thank you, Jason. You're the one that got me the itch to buy this one. An original Vertigo pressing. Got this the other day too, and I just listened to it. It was on my Instagram. What turned into Zuma, but this is all of Zuma and a bunch of other tracks that Neil did that left off the record. This is how I think Zuma should sound. So this is fantastic. It's still available. Jason, thank you for this one. This I've never heard Rush sound this good than this Japanese pressing. It sounds
Good.
so damn good. Speaking of Soundgarden, bought this when I was hanging out with you guys in Austin. An original 1989 pressing. Sounds so good. And the last one is this one, a Television Marquee. I never even listened to this album before I bought it, but I heard so much about it, and it's what punk I think came to be more. It kind of reminded me more of like Talking Heads stuff, but those are my favorite purchases of 2025.
Hey, can we get a rewind? Can we see that Soundgarden again?
Yeah.
That is such a sexy fucking album, dude.
Yeah, and it's actually got an original price code from the Princeton Record Exchange for
Hell yeah.
$4.99.
I used to live in Jersey. I'd go down there.
Yeah, when I actually did my Austin Record Convention show finds, I didn't know if this place was still in existence. So it still is.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't lived in New Jersey for over 10
Okay.
I
years.
think,
But
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my top picks of 2025. And if I'll end it with this, what I'm looking forward to in 2026, if we can, if we're able to get it, is Alice in Chains Unplugged. Because I heard rumblings that should be getting reissued for the 30th anniversary. And
it's
if
kind
it
of
is, thank God, I hope so.
it's a really weird thing with the Alice in Chains Unplugged, right? Because they've kept the Nirvana Unplugged in print for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's been a while since it's been out of print, but for whatever reason, the Alice in Chains one, they just let it lapse, and it's silly. Like
I definitely need to get a better copy of Nirvana Unplugged. I have like the 2022, which isn't the Burning Runman cut, the Palace cut. I got to get a new copy of that. It doesn't sound that great. It was only $20, but I got to get a better copy of that.
do you have a Pearl Jam Unplugged from Record Store
Yeah.
a few years back?
Yep, I have that.
That's a good one.
And I have Pearl Jam's first 3 albums because those are my favorite, all OG.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
I might have to sell my Alice in Chains Unplugged before.
I was tempted, but I actually still listen to it, and plus I have family members that have already told me they want it, so I would have to give it to them if I got rid of it.
So sell it to them for $250. Take a little bit off.
I can't gouge. I'm allergic.
What?
I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know if that means like people are going to sell their OGs of Three-Legged Dog because they just reissued that too. Or,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's coming out in 2026.
next month. Actually, next month.
Yeah.
So, but it's on like weird vinyl, but I still might pick it up.
Yeah, like it's heavily bootleg. There was a guy at the convention this last year selling the bootleg for the Unplugged. And same thing with Three-Legged Dog. Like they're all so heavily bootlegged. It's like the label's stupid for waiting this long to reissue it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the guy that I bought those OG Black Sabbath albums, he had an Alice in Chains Unplugged the music on vinyl, and he wanted like $450 for it. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I don't need it that bad. If it was like $200, I would have obviously bought it, but. Yeah, it's just way too much money now. Even originals are like $800. I've seen
Just
them.
get the CD, dude. You can get the CD for $5.
I have a 75-inch in my man cave that I'm in. I just streamed the live concert from YouTube. It's so good.
Right on.
Yeah, because I actually did on my video. I talked a little bit about it. I watched like a quick documentary about it a couple weeks ago. Like Jared Cantrell actually was really sick during the concert, and the crew put a trash can right next to him because he was throwing up all day, and like throwing up like during like sound check.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And yeah, Metallica was there too. Actually, that's why the bassist had Friends Don't Let Friends Get Haircuts when they were in like their low phase, Metallica. So they were actually in the crowd that night too. So there's a really good couple mini documentaries on that whole show because like Lane. They hadn't seen Lane in 2 years. You know, he was wearing the gloves because he had track marks and everything. So, yeah, it's
Have you ever read? So if you like Alice in Chains and you're interested in history, and I'm not saying it's 100% true everything that was written, but Mark Lanigan released an autobiography. I have it in the other room, and he was really close with Lane. I mean, as far as like hanging out in places doing drugs. So I don't take Mark for everything. He may be embellishing a little bit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there is a heavy dose of Lane. I mean, the dark side. If you're, I don't know if you care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's a really good biography.
Yeah, let me know the details. I might just get it off Amazon or something.
Yeah,
I'll have to read it.
I'll go grab it during a break.
Those are my picks, Jason.
Wants to go next?
Well, you want to go around the horn, like do one?
Yes.
I
So
like horns.
I picked like a mix of things that some of it has VC connection to it, which I'll show a couple and explain. Some are just cool pickups that I made through the year. But the first one I'm going to show is a late comer, and this is a special shout out to Notes and Tones, Mike Notes and Tones. He knows I'm a big Joe Henderson guy, and this is also a big shout out to Alan, who's always in the chat, and we get to exchange messages quite a bit. So this is the New York reunion. This is McCoy Tyner, Ron Carter, Joe Henderson, and Al Foster. This was a record that Chesky put out, I think, in the early 90s. 91, April of 91, they recorded it. So Notes and Tones and I were exchanging messages. He's like, you really got to scoop this. I only made 2,000 of these. It sounds great. Like, that's besides the point. But what I really love about this is that this is a one-step, double 33 one-step, and it's, nearly half the price of every other one-step on the market. They're still available online, but this is, like, to me, it's obviously guys later in their career, seasoned veterans, but the playing is just on point. I feel like Alan should make a video on his.
Yes.
I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to violate Alan's privacy, but he's tied to this record pretty substantially. So, and I didn't know that till I talked about it. But masters of their craft. It's just a really cool jazz record. I don't really love a lot of later stuff. Like I kind of stayed away from a lot of the Pablo series stuff that came out, and I don't really have a lot of artists' later catalog things. But this is worth picking up. I've recommended it to a few people. I know Adam from the Freight picked it up. I'm not sure who else has, but at the very least, give this a listen on CD or on stream, because it's just pretty awesome. So again, a couple of weeks ago I got this, and just a VC recommendation, which worked out to be pretty strong. So thanks Notes and Tones for this.
It's comedy. Jesus.
This one step without the asshole packaging. I like that.
Is that one the Mega Force label? I think Chase is trolling me, but I don't know. You son of a bitch. The only downside to this is it's on pink vinyl, but
Really?
yeah, I'll show you. I guess because of the album title. I mean, this isn't 1990s New York. I don't know what is, but just put your sunglasses on.
It's cool.
Wow.
Is it noisy or no?
No, it's
No?
fucking beautiful, man.
I'm telling you,
It's
man,
amazing.
all those things that people said about color vinyl don't really apply today for the most part. Like, I don't know if they figured out how to do it better, but dude, go back to Jefferson's comment. It is true. I'm telling you, man, it's a great autobiography. Just sometimes I question, like, if he's everything happened. He's not. I don't think he embellishes as much as, like, say, Steven Tyler did in his autobiography. But I do feel like there's got to be a little bit of embellishment in some of the stuff. But
Steven
anyway.
Tyler embellishes? What?
Dude, Steven Tyler's autobiography is a really good read, and I did read it. But it's like I'm sitting here calling bullshit on like 99% of what he says. You know what I mean?
Well, the one thing I've always learned, know about heroin addicts and drug addicts, is they always remember everything, so it's
Yeah.
probably pretty accurate. No, so Chase, I don't know what you meant by the label on it, but it's originally on Chesky, and reissued on Chesky as well. So I don't know if that helps you out, but yeah, I would definitely check it. I mean, we were talking about Joe Henderson. I know Dom recommended some stuff to you, and then we traded some messages on it. This is worth giving a spin.
This guy's supposed to go next, Mr. Static, but the title of the book. You're talking about the Mark Lanigan book,
Hold
yes?
on. I realize my copy's at the other store, so let me just pull it up real quick.
Are you selling this book at Static ATX, Joel, or is this not something in stock?
No, I'm not selling it. So it's called Sing Backwards and Weep. Here's a link to it on Amazon. And yeah, so he did the audiophile book and he read it. Oh, that link is not going to work because it broken into two messages. Anyway, you can find it. It's written. So Mark actually is an author. Like he's written several books. He's got a book of his poetry, which I actually recommend that as well too, if you like
There it
poetry.
is.
But that's the name of the book.
It's a heavy book.
Yeah. Did you read it?
Oh, yes.
It's a fuck right. There's a lot of stuff in there. You're like, damn, dude. Okay. Then.
Well, the book ends very like heartbreaking, which I don't want to give it away anymore, but it's just like he had to realize something in his life, you know? And he only realized when it was already too late.
I read Anthony Kiedis' Scar Tissue like way back when it came out, but during COVID, I listened to it. The audio version of it was like 15 hours, and I forgot the actor's name, but the best friend from Boy Meets World, Corey's best friend, narrates it, and he does a pretty good job. But that was a pretty fucked up book too. I don't know if you guys read that.
No.
Oh yeah, it's like 15-hour audiobook. It's like 14 hours and 45 minutes about heroin, basically.
What?
Dude, Nate, you need to chill, dude. Anyway.
Now that's heavy.
I actually read Ozzy's biography back from like 2012 when it first came out. I remember buying it the day it came out. That was a pretty wild book, and I will have to say that is probably 100% accurate.
Yeah, that came out when 2022.
No, like 2012. I remember getting it.
2012.
Yeah, like 2012, 2011. It's called I Am Ozzy. That's the name of the book. But it was help with the help of Sharon and with the help, I think, of like a couple other biographers. So I'm like, and Ozzy's like it's like Ozzy writing it because he'll like swear half the time, like more than half the time. So it's a really good book too.
Nice.
I don't.
Right.
So wait, so we're just doing like one and going around?
Yes.
Oh shit! I feel like an asshole.
Even though match blew his load.
It's okay, man.
Damn, my bad.
It's
okay. So I'll do
I have a couple
one.
more. I'll grab some.
I'm gonna go with the heavy hitter in my land first. So I only have a few records that are at the top of my like Grail list, and they're not all super rare, like things that I could never find. They're just things that I have to find myself in person because of the joy that it brings me. So this just happened like in the last week or two. I don't even remember where I was at. Oh yeah, I do. Shout out to Love Wheel Records in Austin. I'm telling you, man, like I'm never gonna go in there and find like 2, 3, 4, 5 records that I want. It's never gonna happen. But this is the second Grail that I found for me. And you guys are gonna laugh, and I don't care, but this is a Grail for me. So this is Bonnie Raitt's Luck of the Draw. This is my favorite Bonnie Raitt album. This album like reminds me of being a teenager. I was into this album very, very heavily, and this is one you just don't see it very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen it in person, and it's one that I always look for every convention. I never find it, and this I can't show you on the camera, but it's like in perfect condition. Like it looks like it's never even been touched. There's no ring wear or anything, and the record is in really good condition. Anyway, this is one of the best albums ever made, in my opinion, and it's one of 2 like 90s records that are on my Grail list. So I was really happy to. Dude, what is with this chat? He says it's weird that I was listening to Bonnie Raitt as a teenager. No, it's not weird. It's a great. You should. I'm actually gonna be shout out to. This is gonna be a little foreshadowing. I've already been making plans. I'm gonna do a video on the 10 best songs from the 90s. One from each year. And I'm gonna. They're not best as in like the things in hindsight that I say are the best. These are what I thought was the best at that time. And I'm gonna reference some like old mixtapes and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be telling stories, and you'll see the kind of stuff I was listening to when I was a teenager. Bonnie Raitt was the least of it, but this is a great album, and I found it at Love Wheel. So yeah, Nick of Time is great too. But Nick of Time you see everywhere, right? You can go to any record store and they have a copy of Nick of Time there. What do you have? Was that to me, Jason?
I would never listen to that. Oh my god!
It's just Jose, man.
Oh, Jose had his taste is not that good. Anyway, this is a great album, and I'm glad I found it. And I was very happy.
Was it? I'm not getting in your pockets, Joel. Was it
Yep.
pricey or was
No, it was
it?
$100. Love Wheel had $100 on it, which is totally fair. You know, honestly, like if you saw this at like the Awesome Record Convention, they put like something ridiculous, like $300 on it or something like that. Love Wheel puts 100, and even if I think it's like a $75 or $80 record, whatever. I mean, I'm willing to support Love Wheel because he's an awesome guy. But I think $100 was more than fair personally. I didn't even look it up on Discogs. But just the fact that I never see it and it's in perfect condition, like there's like nothing. There's no shelf wear. There's like, if you wouldn't tell me, I would tell you this was a reissue just by looking at it. That's how clean it is. There's like a couple little tiny creases up here. Anyway,
Can you
Joel,
show the
just-
label of the record?
yeah, it's Capital. Or should I?
Take it off the sleeve, please.
Joel, while you're doing that, I want to
Are
remind.
you going to
since it's-
debunk me live on air? You're going to be like, dude, that's a $2.
No. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support you. It's a year in review, and if you remember, one of the best shows we had was the Discogs median being a lie. So I'm glad you didn't check Discogs and went with your gut.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that isn't a good one. Yeah, it's like Capital Purple label. They were using that label in the 70s, I think.
And it looks unplayed. Like, I mean, it's in flawless condition. No marks on it at
To be
all.
honest, it probably wasn't played.
Huh? Yeah.
It probably wasn't.
And this would have come out, this was what, 93? Something like that?
I don't know. I think so. Is Don Waz the producer on that one too?
91 it came out. Anyway, this album, I like this album. It's like one of those sentimental things for me. And you're gonna laugh. Can I drop a little thing of one of my highest things on the want list that I really it's gonna sound anyway. No, I won't do it.
Joel, don't let the swine get you down for what you like. That's bullshit. You've been saying that to me for the past year.
For what? Don't
For
let this...
getting people beating the shit out of you for your taste. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't really care. You know what I mean? It's like here's another thing. The other day at the store, someone sold me some CDs and there was a Michael Bolton CD in there, so I put Time, Love, and Tenderness on. Now I have no shame in saying that I listened to that album when it came out. When you actually listen to it, I mean, it's a little weird. No, I won't say that. Anyway, I like the album. I was listening to it, dude. Especially the title song, "Time, Love, and Tenderness." That song slaps, man. Anyway, and that duet with Kenny G. Let's not pretend like that's not. I mean, you guys can have your like hardcore jazz. I'll take the Kenny G. I got no problem.
Isn't Kenny G the best-selling jazz artist ever?
Is he? I don't know.
I think he's honestly one of them. He's got to be.
I listened to that stuff when I was go to sleep at night. Like in the 90s, like I always had that music playing and I needed something soft. It was Enya and Kenny G because that's all I knew as a kid. Like the only thing
Yeah. Kenny G has sold 75 million records worldwide. Now, that's a whole lot of white people buying those, but hey.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
We're ready, Rojas. Let's go. Thanks for showing up tonight.
Look at this. Sounds like you're starting in the new year off right, Joe. All right, so this is a Stunty record. He wants this record. There's only one copy of it in the in Discogs. We'll just put it in the chat.
Why are you
right
being
now.
mean? Don't be mean.
Okay. Now I
You're
don't
gonna
believe.
share it with Stunty, right?
So I bought this record maybe like 5-10 years ago or something, and it was chipped. Okay. Now it took, and I'm going to say it took me another 5 years to go get another copy of this. It is Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Right? We're not going to say the title, but I will show this record from 1980. Now, anyone familiar with Jeff Buckley knows that Nusrat was his vocal god, But this record, I mean, let's get a close-up of this guy. There is Nusrat right here. There he is. Now, The fact that it took me forever to get another copy of this because the other one was chipped, and still, this is not cheap. So I put it in the link in the chat. Now, this is like a very, how would I call this? Like a Sufi, like this style of singing. It's pretty wild. And I'm surprised that Jeff Buckley was really in love with this record. I think somebody said that to Eddie Vedder too. But yes, I think Dom, do you know this record, Dom? We'll get him on the stage here. This is one of Stunty's most wanted. Like when I told him I had this, he was like, "Are you gonna?" First thing he said, "Are you gonna sell it to me?" I was like, "I'm hanging up on this phone call now."
First things first, sell me the record. Who cares that you got it? Congratulations. Can you sell it to me now?
Right. I mean, I am shocked this was from 1980, like this thing.
Yeah. That's a cool one. Nice.
So welcome, Dom. So, okay, I'm done showing off here. Dom,
Hey,
do you ever go ahead?
Jason,
Mitch.
is it Indian music? I'm a little
Yes,
ignorant.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'm not familiar with this. Okay.
Hey, he played with Pearl Jam, by the way. Pearl Jam did some live collabs with Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, right?
Okay.
So he has a 90s grunge connection. You should
It's not right. I still haven't heard anything past Vitology, so I'm.
No, I don't think they record. If they recorded it, it was on not a Pearl Jam album. It was like on a.
There's a
I don't know if they
tribute. There's
recorded it.
Yeah, there's a tribute. There's not a tribute album or a soundtrack that they did a song together. I thought.
Yeah,
I think it's a soundtrack.
and I did a tour. They did like some shows together. I
No,
remember.
Herc.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out on YouTube. There's probably
we got to do some research here. I'm trying to think of it's either a soundtrack or a tribute album. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue.
You'll get there.
Maybe. What's up, Dom?
I don't know what's happened. Did I miss anything?
Not much.
Lots of stuff.
Jason's here tonight.
I see that. He is.
I was the asshole and showed off all of my records at once and not doing it like one.
Don't worry, no
Okay.
worries.
I know. I grabbed more, Jason. I did buy a lot this year, so I grabbed more.
All right, Mitch, you can go next if you want.
Dead Man
well,
Walking. It's on the Dead Man Walking soundtrack. Sorry, Mitch. I did a song on the Dead Man Walking soundtrack.
Oh, the Dead Man Walk. Okay. Well, Jason, since you have it in your wall in the background too, pulled out my nice copy of first U.S. pressing of the Clash debut album with the 45 that I got that has the demonstration for sale that has the Gates of the West on it.
Oh, nice.
Great
Nice.
copy. Got it for $60 off eBay, and it was perfect. So, good steal. Love that album.
Very cool. Dom, do you have your records together?
I do. So we're only talking used purchases, or what's the story?
It can be
Doesn't
any. It
matter?
could be new or
Whatever you
used.
want.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going easy, nothing.
All right, I'm just gonna hit you over the head with something then. So, how does everybody feel in 2025? I just want to ask that question first and foremost, as we finish out this year.
Well, I spent the number of records that I bought this year, like online, it matched what it did last year. So it seems like there is a cap.
Okay, I haven't done my full tally yet. I'm still recapping. My recap will be late. Well, it'll be before the year, but I mean, everyone does their thing at like December 2nd. I bring this up because doesn't everybody kind of feel a little bit like this?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is what I'm saying. So this was a recent welcome addition to my collection. It's been a long time favorite record that I kicked the reissue to the curb. Yes, I'm going to be that idiot, but true. And I was able to bring it home. Somebody finally was reasonable. So this is like what I hate this term freak folk, but this is probably the first ever freak folk record, if you ask me, as you might guess by this guy. Look at this guy. Okay, so it's Comus is the artist. It does have the insert Handsome Joel. Yeah. There's actually a second insert that's even rarer. That's like a pamphlet. Oh, thank you, Chance. I was watching back the Surface Noise, and I realized my lame-o promotion for the article I wrote was not even on my page or anywhere to be found. Thank you, Chance, for following through. But this is an English group. They made a second record that's not as interesting, a little like decent, but not as interesting. This is the one to check out. There are reissues of this. This is streaming and everything. It's not terribly obscure, but it's on the Dawn label, which also had some interesting releases by like Mike Cooper. And it's a small label. It's a small imprint. But this thing is legitimately out there. It's not really it's psychedelic more in sort of ideas, but it'll actually be quite jarring. It's not a calm English folk record at all. So it's called First Utterance by Comus.
Who reissued it? When you said you had a reissue, is it like a later pressing or is it a modern reissue?
It's I think it's Second Battle. I'd have to look it up. I had that, and then I think there might even be a more recent reissue of it. So it's been reissued a couple of times, but
Cool.
Obviously it only came out in the UK. It was not exported anywhere else.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just think this guy is how we all feel. You know, look at that. Who does this look like in the VC? Somebody.
It looks like everybody after WFMU.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, after that barbecue, maybe. Yeah. So, yeah, really happy to get that. No, it's not on my label. No, I don't have a label, not yet. So, I got one. Can I just give you the one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
All right,
fine.
good. Okay, I can give you more, but let's go there. I'm still warming up. You guys are way ahead of me.
Yes. Who are we going to next? Is it Groove Seeker? You want to go? Okay,
No, I don't have to go. Okay.
go.
So the next one, it's a little bit is a little bit of a plug because I want to, and I already own the album, but just this last week, I don't have these in. This is not a plug for my store. This is a plug for the little folk singer, Ani DeFranco.
No, man.
She did.
Ani.
She did a.
She's
I already have this album on vinyl. The last time they reissued it, but they put it back in print for anyone who did not get it before. This is the album that changed the world. This is Not a Pretty Girl by Ani DeFranco.
Why
And
did it change the world?
And I have both the vinyl and the CD for myself because I am a collector.
You are.
I am a collector,
Really?
and I collect Ani DeFranco records. She changed the artwork up. This is not the original artwork. I'm not sure how I feel about the new artwork personally. I want to wait to see the inside, but neither one of these have anything to do with the original artwork. But Ani DeFranco is fucking amazing. And yeah, I mean, if you're gonna hype up like Joan Baez and Joni Mitchell and whoever and Stevie Nicks, Ani DeFranco started her own label. She self-released all of her music from the very beginning. Like,
Righteous Babe.
I mean, Prince was jealous of Ani for what she did. You know what I mean?
Who else is on that label, Righteous Babe? I can't think of anything at the moment.
Well, Andrew Bird, early Andrew Bird.
Yes.
I forget there's an artist named Bitch that's on there.
No
she
kidding.
did some folk records with Utah Phillips,
Hmm.
kind of a spoken word.
Really, Utah
Okay.
Phillips?
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, I'm telling
I
you, like
don't mind her covers as much as her font choices. I don't like those fonts. Come on.
it's a very '90s font. It's a '90s. It's a
Is
90s
anyone
album.
font allergic like me? Like fonts always are a problem. Anyway,
Anyway,
Joel, did you see that 20th anniversary Andrew Bird box set of the Mystery of Production of Eggs coming
I
out?
did.
I want to get it.
yeah, Arto Lindsay is on the. I think.
oh,
yeah,
no kidding. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So did you say that album changed the world?
It did because
what
she
does that
brought
mean?
in the '90s. Now, granted, I was young when this came out, right? I was a teenager, so in hindsight, like I don't know shit about shit, but she made folk music popular at the time. Like there was no who was big in the folk world in the '90s. Fucking nobody. And she got people to care. Who was big in what folk?
That's a good question. I mean, big, I don't know, but there's certainly
What about Tracy Chapman? Wasn't she?
Yeah,
More
Okay.
ish. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think of somebody Yeah, that's a good question.
So
Lisa Loeb, man, Coffee House folk.
She
Oh
is
my God.
Ani is somebody
Stay.
who,
That song.
if there was a Hall of
Nice.
Fame, she could go under multiple categories, because even if you don't like her music, the fact that she started her own label, self-released her music and got to the size that she is, you know what I mean? Where people don't even think of it as being an independent label. She was a trailblazer in that world. She did it completely on her own. I mean, obviously, she had friends or whatever, but
Sarah
anyway.
McLachlan.
That's not how you spell her name. I hate it when people spell her name wrong.
That's not really folk though.
I think that's more pop. Yeah.
Oh, Sarah McLachlan is not folk. I mean, her earlier stuff was kind of getting into that realm a little bit of like the neo folk, not folk in the traditional sense. But
Do you know that Sarah McLachlan has a new record?
yes.
No.
Yeah.
Just putting it out
But
there.
the thing about Ani was she was really she was taking a punk aesthetic in a lot of ways.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, sure.
So that was really her twist on it.
And she always put these.
aesthetic.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She she would often, especially in the early days, put a spoken word piece on her albums, which at the time was new for me. Like I was just like, what is this? Like you're just talking. So it got me into spoken word, and I actually went to like slam poetry, what they call jams. I know it sounds cheesy or whatever, but anyway, I liked them, and to me it's interesting.
I don't think it really counts. I mean, this is what I see why you're putting Ani on a pedestal, and we've talked about her. Like I'm not gonna back down from the fact that I like her and saw her too, but I feel like there was Ani, and then there was this separation. I'm not saying they're folk, but like Neutral Milk, Elliott Smith, maybe like a little early Bell and Sebastian. I wouldn't say it's folk, but it's folky, and then maybe like. That domino fell, and I feel like in the early 2000s there was a little bit of a revival. Mm-hmm. But Ani stood alone when she was out. I don't know if there's anybody that comes close to her.
Yeah,
I don't know if it changed the world. I'm glad you said it. I wanted to know what you meant. Like that's why I asked.
I just think like she just changed things. I mean, to me, she set an example. This is something I was talking to my niece. I don't know if we want to get into this right now.
No,
I was talking to my nieces about like to me when I was a teenager, at least in my culture, I obviously learned a lot from my parents, right? They set really good examples. But when I was a teenager, the last thing I wanted to do was listen to anything my parents said. So when I looked for the people that kind of showed me a good example, you think of, and I'm going to mispronounce his name, and someone in the chat's going to get all pissed off at me, but in Mackay. Kathleen Hanna and Ani DeFranco, and they kind of showed really good examples in different ways regarding the things that I cared about, like what was really good. And even though I was too young to see it, looking back at what Ani did with Righteous Babe, it's amazing. I mean, to me, like to think that you could do that, if someone were to go back to the beginning and ask, is this going to be possible for me to do what Righteous Babe has become, you would never say that. Because it was before there weren't like indie labels. It wasn't like, like they were very small, like Sub Pop, SST, tiny, Anyway.
What about the chick from the Bangles? Didn't she have like a little singer? I don't know. Is that really folk, or is that more singer songwriter? I know she did a bunch of stuff with Matthew Sweet too, but I don't know how folky it was.
Yeah, dude, High Rant said I got something right. Please highlight that. I need to get that printed out and framed, put up on my wall.
Yeah, that doesn't get said.
All right, who's next?
Yeah, Four Non Blondes is great, actually. Yeah, and the effect that Linda Perry had outside of that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, Four Non Blondes is an afterthought for her. She's a gazillionaire off pop music now.
Groove Seeker, do you want to go next?
Not really.
It's just like, please, let's change the subject.
Oh, so I was at a record.
I like it.
I was at a record fair in the springtime, maybe, and I finally got my hands on an original of this Roy Ayers record.
Oh, nice.
Clean as hell. I was skeptical. It was one of those things where it's like, this is too good to be true. Got it home. It just plays flawless. So this is like a huge pickup for me because at the last WFMU, I had gone on a trek where I was looking for every Roy Ayers record I could find, but most of them were not in good shape or were just way too pricey. But I got this at a really good deal. I actually negotiated with the guy, and you could tell I really wanted it, and I was into the music, so I think he cut me a little bit of a break. So, but this is a great find. One of the few used records I was really proud of scooping up this year. So everybody knows this record.
Funky.
But funky, beautiful.
Funky.
Funky, funky.
Am I going next, or is it Mitch?
Oh no, John, you got to go next, Jason.
Yeah, you gotta go, Jason.
Mitch is at the start of the circle. You're at the end of the circle. By the way, Dom, I loved your last video.
Oh, yeah.
Get his shit together.
Sure.
I was gonna make mine today, but I went on needle shopping. So
Ooh. You okay?
so yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Pilot shopping.
this guy starts sending messages in the group chat like in the afternoon. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, man? You didn't buy that already? And then he's like, wait, are you at Breakaway trying to buy needles, cartridges? What are you doing? It's like the wrong.
Did you guys buy all the copies of the Doom Xmas at Piranha or what?
Well, my friend did, but they stocked up like this weekend. They had more, of course. Like,
I got a copy.
Yeah, they had him right in the front. Breakaway. Listen, Jose, I'm going to do that video. You know why? Because fuck you. That's why I'm doing that video.
Yeah,
That's done.
yeah,
That should be your next video, Joel. Yeah.
yeah. Do it.
And the title is going to be "Fuck You, Jose: The Story of Ani DeFranco."
oh my god,
That'd be great. Fuck you, Jose. How Ani DeFranco changed the world.
I think just go fuck you, Jose. That's it.
That's right. All right, here it is from 1978. This is Geraldo Pino. I did play it on my stream. Right,
Yep,
this is Boogie Fever. Now this is Geraldo Pino is like Fela Kuti. Like he came from that whole South African, Nigerian funk, with an African bit. But this time he was moving with the times by 1978. So he covers a little bit of that disco, and it enters in here. And I mean, I saw it at Magic Isles. That's a sort of like a high-end record shop, and they were trying to sell it for $800 at the Austin Record Show, and I held it in my hands, and I was like, how much? And then the owner goes, 800, and I'm like, what the hell? But it was super clean, but before I could even make a judgment on it, some guy next to me was like, hey man, like don't, like when we were putting it back on the wall, he was like, don't put that on the wall. Yeah, I'm going to take it.
I'm throwing down.
Right. So I was like, oh shit, this guy. But the fact that it took me forever to get this copy for cheap, and it, if you get any African records from Africa, you know that they're dirty and not like Jose stinky or anything, but they're just filled with dust. Right. And you can see there's like basically nothing on the back, it just says Boogie Fever.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's cool.
Deca, yeah.
Yes. But after I cleaned it, it's probably good VG plus, But
Does
without
that get
cleaning
into
it.
like when you say it's like disco? It gets into like Soweto. Is that what they call it?
Well, he has the song here. Let me see if I can show it. It's called Fifth Beethoven Africana, right?
Uh-huh.
So he does that Saturday Night Live like Beethoven, but he puts his spin on it.
Got it. That's kind of cool.
So yes, I did play it on my stream, so go back.
Hey, the Joel, better looking Joel wants to know, how is the reissue?
I don't know how the reissue is.
Shit.
Did Bongo do the reissue?
That's a good question.
They have a couple compilations with his songs on it.
I just know I've been hunting for that original for the past, I think, 3-4 years. A friend of mine played me the Geraldo Pino record, and then I was like, what the hell?
That was a Discogs?
Yes.
Nice.
I bought it from this Nigerian seller who's, I don't want to say his name, but he's a shifty character, this person. And so he does sell doubles and stuff. So I do buy doubles of his stuff because one of them has to be cleaner than the one he's offering. You see, it's a trick. So maybe that confuses him because then he'll send me a copy that he thinks it's VG, but he doesn't clean his records. So after I clean it, it's like VG plus.
Nice.
You know, but I mean, I'm dealing with these records. Like I should be wearing like a hazmat suit when I get the package, you know, and opening them up because I don't know, it's pretty nuts.
Right on.
Very good.
All right, who's going up next? Is it you, Mitch, or is it Dom? Dom.
I think it's Mitch.
Yeah, Dom.
Is it?
I'm gonna this next year in 2026. I'm gonna buy that new model of the humdinger.
Yeah, what's
Oh, did
that
I
going
send you
for?
the water dispenser they just released? It's the
I did
most
see that.
worthless-
That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
what is that about? What is that?
I'm sure there's someone out there that complained about that, but
I'm waiting for the first VC review of it. I can't wait.
All right. I'm going to show another expensive one, and I'm going to show cheap ones.
What do you mean? What is expensive to you, really?
Well, let's not answer that. But, you know,
Yeah.
you know, you
You
I'll
saw
just say
Mrs.
this.
Seeking a Thread walk behind. Come on, that's not right, man.
She knows. She knows. Steve Reed,
Oh wow!
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
all-time favorite jazz drummer right here. This guy, and because he doesn't play like a classic jazz drummer, he plays like just himself. You know, he's just got his own. It's his own thing. You know, he's a freak. He's amazing. But he has 3-4 lead records, I think, if I remember correctly, and they're all on his own label, Mustevic Sound. And this is just everybody should go stream this, whether or
can
not
we
you
hear
want.
it?
Not right now. I'm not set up for that, but I'll send it to Jason real quick. But you know, he like I said, he's just coming from his own perspective on this, and he's got a whole band here: Fender Electric Rhodes, Fender Electric Piano, Fender upright bass. So you're gonna get some funkiness to it. And then there's like saxes, trumpets, and everything with it. Mostly unknown players, but he's the star of the show. The actual songwriter is different players in this wrote the songs, but he's the arranger, he's the band leader, and he played with Sun Ra for a time, so he's got those chops, if you want to call those chops. You know, he's an enigmatic character. This is from '76, by the way, and he played with Kieran Hebden in a Fortet towards the end of his life. And those records are really cool too. Those were on Domino. You can check those out. But I highly encourage you to stream this. There's a Soul Jazz reissue of this. I think the whole thing is just super interesting and different. It technically would fall under the free jazz category, but I wouldn't call it free jazz really at all. So,
With Discogs called it free jazz.
well, screw Discogs.
This is Dom. Like when you talk about,
I say otherwise, Joel.
when you talk about playing his own way, is it like Idris Muhammad like had his own thing and played very unique? Is it along
Very much
those
so
lines?
like that.
Okay,
And he's
okay.
it's funky. It's funky in terms of like his approach to it. He's propulsive. He's not like going for a lot of sort of dynamic moves and like, you know, he's not a virtuoso. I mean, he is, but it doesn't sound like that. Yeah, it's sort of spiritual, I guess. I mean, the Master Brotherhood, you know. But I
You
got
actually
this.
made me want to check this out, man.
I mean, look at how you not be. Look at him. He's
Yeah.
serious.
It looks
He's
like a really
serious.
good record.
This
Yeah.
was now, as everyone knows, you can't play the cover, so you're seeing some issues. Now, this is why it was had for an affordable price.
It had
Adam-
a radio thing up there, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
BPMs or something.
WNCC.
They had
I
like
had
the-
at a shop in Rochester called the Bop Shop, which is not known for pricing their records at an affordable price, but is known for having incredible records. And they had this for a price that's way below what Discogs is offering. So I sold a bunch of stuff actually via an eBay auction. I took that money, brought it down there, and it came home.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you see this comment
said
by
that-
Brian? Look at this. Ooh, man.
Yeah. Stumpy's not.
So
messing
you said
around, I
you
know.
said it's unknown players too, for the most part.
I mean, mostly you have. Yeah, I mean, Les Walker has a record on this label too. There's only about 6 records on this label, and I'm 1 record away from completing it.
Nice.
So I'm trying to do that. But Ahmed Abdullah on trumpet. That's not quite the player I'm thinking of, I don't believe. But yeah. He plays with Charles Tyler a bunch later on. I'm a fan of Charles Tyler as well. Charles Tyler's another incredible player. But
Nice.
Wow, what a
Amazing.
score.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome. It's all, and I got another Steve Reed record this year too, Rhythmatism.
Hey,
Should we
try
just
not
call
to
the
blow too
stream?
much.
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna
stream.
show a $10 record next. Don't worry.
All right,
Yeah, I
make sure
wrote
you're
that.
ready.
Yeah, I
I'm
wrote
sorry.
that down. I gotta check that out. Steve Reed.
Yeah.
Nova? Is that what it's called?
It's Nova, and it's
Okay.
yeah, like I said, you're gonna hear it and be like, oh, feels like another thing. It's spiritual. It's free-ish. It sounds like its own thing to me. That's what makes it special.
All right. I was glad that this came back in stock from Rhino this year. The Cars, self-titled, just such a great album. I think like it's one of those. I can remember hearing the Cars, watching Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and then not realizing how many hits are just on this one album. Like it's hit after hit after hit. It's almost like a greatest hits, just on this record. I'm so glad it was back in stock. So, yeah, this was a good pick.
Nice.
Keep in mind that's his number 6 pick. He blew his load early, so
I did blow my load. I mean, now since Dom's here, I can go back and talk.
Rewind the tape.
More, yeah.
give us a
Check-
sneak.
okay.
Give us a rewind of what number 2 was before. I think it was the Black Sabbath, right?
No, the number 2s were the original.
Oh, the
Wave.
Metallica.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, those are from Austin. I remember you were in Austin, right, for those?
No, I got these actually when I was in Pittsburgh before Austin.
Oh,
Back
Pittsburgh.
Back
Nice.
where I'm home yet. Yeah, there was a record show up there. I went for my 20-year high school reunion, then there was a record show the very next day. So we got pretty drunk the night before, and then drove hungover 3 hours to go to the record show.
Good to dig for records when you're hungover. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You should change that story though. You went to Pittsburgh for a record show, and your high school reunion happened to be the night before. I think that's
Happened to be.
yeah.
Yeah. I was just up there and I was like, hey, I'll hang out with some old friends. So.
Nice.
Am I
All right,
up?
Joel,
Yes.
Joel, you're up.
Okay, so for this next one, it has a theme here. So
The record you asked everybody to find for you?
no, that's the real
Oh.
Ramona. That's still number 1 on my list of
Oh,
things I
shit.
need. Thank you for. It's okay. I was just thinking about it this morning and crying. So
Maybe it's going to be under your Christmas tree. You never know.
I would die if one of you guys actually found that record and mailed it to me. I would just die.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to do it then.
We don't want
I
to
don't
kill
want
you,
you.
but
Yeah.
Okay, so my next pick is going to be rediscovering music from the past and then going deeper into it. So a few months back, Legendary Pink Dots came and played Austin, and I decided to go to the show. I had never actually, I'm familiar. I was like loosely familiar with their music. I think I only had like 1 or 2 of their actual records. But when I went to the show, like it was like a spiritual thing, and I started to get back into it again. So I'm going to show this right here. These are CDs. I do have the Actually, I have the record. It's in that box right behind me. But this is Any Day Now, Legendary Pink Dots. So this was a new discovery. This is a band that I'd known about since the 90s. Didn't really dive super deep into them, but I kind of rediscovered them after the show. So I got Any Day Now on vinyl and then on the CD. And then also this right here. This is the Tear Garden. This is a project with Kevin Key and Edward Cospel from Legendary Pink Dots. And this is a later album. It was like their second to last album. And it's an album that I just never listened to for whatever reason. Like it came out and I missed it, and then I just never went back. But I rediscovered this album. This album is perfect. This is such a great album. Unfortunately, I don't have it on vinyl. It's on my want list, but I just have the CD. Anyway, this is called the Brown Acid Caveat. It's really amazing. So sometimes it's like I was rediscovering Tear Garden in this case, rediscovering them because I hadn't really listened to them a lot, but then going deeper and getting, into new Tear Garden that I didn't listen to. And same thing with the Pink Dots. I've since have a huge Pink Dots collection, and I'm waiting for more from Better Looking Joel once he decides he wants to part with some of his. Anyway. Oh, and also just quick shout out to Kevin Key. I saw on his social media he's back in the hospital again. We hope he pulls through because that would be pretty devastating. So hope you feel better, Kevin.
Are we getting better looking Joel in 2026 on the social club or what?
I told him I wanted to do an interview with him, and I know he says he wants to. He's a super busy guy. He should be super busy, comma, better looking Joel, because he just has too much going on.
That's huge.
All right.
Oh, there he goes. He says he's available right there. Let's pull him. Give him the link right now.
Who is it?
Better looking Joel.
Oh, sure. Who has his contact information? I thought it's you, Joel. Joel, you'll have to text him.
So I have two more VC Connect records to show, and then a couple of like my favorites of the year. But a few months ago, I got a text from Jason on a Friday night asking me. No, this is where I built my street cred with the VC. Jason's like, "Do you know this record?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Do I know this record? This Faithless Cousins, man. Like, come on." This is the Legidu Sisters. This is the reissue. There's somebody in our circle who has an OG, which is fantastic. But I'm choosing this record because just as we were talking about it, we found out Mr. Bongo is going to reissue it, and we brought this up on the stream before. It's just a killer record. It's I just to benchmark it for people. It's essentially Fela, and where Fela strikes with horns, they strike with guitars. It's a really funky, great record, legendary record. Jason will, if he shows this or talks about it, he'll talk about a couple of the songs in here that absolutely blew his mind. I know Jason's played it on the stream. But this is killer stuff, and you can get the reissue at Static ATX. I believe they still have it in stock.
Oh my
that's
God.
That's Joel's store and website. If you don't know,
they do have it in stock. Okay, good, nice.
And, this is a killer record. So everybody should get it while it's available. Jason,
I'm really hunting for that one. I love that album.
Yeah, and we shot it out. Now, like obviously getting an OG is pricey and not always super clean, but I felt like the original really held. I mean, the reissue really held up to the original. You know, when we did the shootout. So, killer record. Jason, anything you want to throw in there on this?
I'm glad it got reissued. You know, otherwise you're gonna be hunting for an original, which is scratchy.
Shout out to the French press, though.
Yes.
That might be the way to go.
Yes, yep. Good call. Good call, Dom.
Dude, I want to move it up there. The cable's not long enough. I have to get in a USB extender. I hate this.
You don't need a USB extender for this record. It's
right there.
It's a vinyl.
No, I'm talking about his comment and telling me that I look stupid with this light.
Don't worry about it. Everybody's beating on Joel tonight. Music taste sucks. Can't listen to Bonnie Raitt when you're a teenager. Your lighting sucks. I think you should turn the
talking about
comments off,
Aerosmith again, were you?
Did talk about Steven Tyler. Who's next?
I think it's Dom.
Jason.
Or is it me? Me.
No, it's Jason. Jason.
All right.
Yeah.
Which one should I show? Should I show one that's?
Oh, dude.
All right, we'll just show it.
Seriously, we know you got the best shit.
No, I don't. I'm just a dude. So this box set, like I know Mitch isn't into box sets, but this one I'm so happy that actually got released.
The Beatles box set.
Oh my gosh, hell no. Come on now. So the expanded version of Nebraska, okay, with the electric version of Nebraska. Oh man, this thing's falling apart. Keep that shrink on. 4 LPs. This was totally worth it. Like I know that he did not want the electric version released with the E Street Band. It was always rumored that he had it. I think he may have released 1 or 2 of the tracks on that Tracks box set in the 2000s, but the whole thing came out this year. So this bad boy came out. I've never listened to that live acoustic version, whatever. But the fact that like this record, like he admits, is influenced by the band Suicide. This is a cool box set, you know. I've just enjoyed it. Like, seriously, play it. Does it compare to the original? Not really. But the bonus material is what makes this record, this box set, totally worth it. This one.
Didn't they re-release Electric Nebraska just on a single LP?
I don't
Like,
know.
I thought they did. I thought I had heard something that they did.
Perhaps we can go
Okay.
check it out.
Because if that's the case, then yeah, I'd love to get that one. Because Nebraska is, I think an underrated-ish album of Bruce Springsteen. I don't think a lot of people give it the credit that it's due. You know, everybody looks at Born to Run,
Sure.
Born in the USA, but like Tunnel of Love was really good. Like, there's definitely some Springsteen gems, you know, in my opinion.
Human Touch.
Yeah, Human Touch is really good too.
Right.
Jason's like, get me the fuck out of here. These guys are talking about Human Touch now. Get them out.
All right, Dom, is it you or is it Mitch?
It's Dom.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. I'm going to show a new release. And this is interesting. So this is a guy named Rafael Toral. And he's a Portuguese guitarist. He's been around for a long time, but he's sort of took a break for a little while, and he's been back in the last few years. He goes back to like the early 90s. And he did this record of guitar, sort of ambient guitar, but they're all jazz standards. It's totally weird. Body and Soul, My Funny Valentine, God Bless the Child, Billie Holiday.
Wow.
You know, Duke Ellington. What's the other major one on here?
Coltrane.
Stray Horns Take the A Train, which is Ellington as well. There's no Coltrane tracks, but see, the first time I heard this, I wasn't even paying attention because, you know, sometimes a fair amount of records enter the household. You just put the thing on. You don't even look at the history of it or the story is. I'm like, why does this sound like Billie Holiday? What the hell is happening? And it's essentially like these ambient guitar, Mark, Indoor knows it, like atmospheric sort of explorations, but somehow he's working in these classic jazz melodies. It's so interesting, and it's on the Drag City label, one of the greatest labels ever. Maybe the greatest label ever, if you ask me. Discord's up there as well, but for consistency and all-around excellence. Okay. Anyway, this just came out this year. This is a new release, Traveling Light. So if you like the Fripp Eno sort of thing, the Frippertronics experiments, it doesn't sound exactly like that, but that's kind of like an idea of what he's doing. But he's really processing his guitar and sort of like taking it into like this type of land. But also he's playing with jazz melodies. So really interesting.
Double LP?
This is double.
Is it long tracks or cut at 45?
Great question. I believe they're just long. Yeah.
Cool. Even better.
33s, yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
How'd you find out about it? Like just being in the loop on Drag City, or?
Well, I've been a fan of his. I have maybe 2 or 3 of his records. A lot of his stuff is on CD, but like I said, he took a break and came back and started doing proper records. He's worked with Jim O'Rourke. Jim O'Rourke's worked with everybody, so that's not so surprising. So yeah, just following him in the last few years. So check that out.
Is that like typical of him to do? Like, I don't want to say it's a cover because it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like more of like an interpretation with the melody. But is that typical of him, or he usually does original stuff?
No, yeah, this is something different. I did not look up why or what was the impetus for choosing that, but I mean, it's clear as day. You're listening and be like, this sounds like an old jazz standard, and sure enough, oh my god, that's
cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. So,
Nice.
What's his name again, Dom?
Rafael Toral.
Raphael. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty out there, pretty special, or pretty spatial. It's the kind of thing where it's like it'll bring in little textures of noise, but then it flattens out and get to a more tranquil periods, and it ebbs and flows in a really cool way while hitting these melodies. Interesting.
Nice.
Definitely go check that out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Mitch, are you ready?
Yep. So this next one I bought in Austin too.
Yes. I have those there.
Weezer, the Blue album, excellent album. It's actually kind of funny because like I was saying at the beginning,
Whoa,
I've been
what?
on a huge grunge kick now, and I'm just like, I think it's kind of funny because I can remember growing up in the '90s, being a young kid, hearing all this music. Because I do have two older sisters, one that's 3 years older and one that's 9 years older than me. So I can remember hearing all this stuff like No Doubt, Weezer, Smash Mouth, Offspring. I remember hearing all that, but not really knowing what it is. And now that I'm going to be 40 in 2 months, I'm going back to the '90s and like I want to get all Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, all that stuff that I grew up with, and not really knowing what it was at the time. Now going back and revisiting, it's like, wow, I was really missing out because I just didn't know what it was back then.
No, but that's cool. You're going back and checking out the roots. You know.
Yeah, now that I have this, I got to get, was it Pinkerton? Is there next?
Yeah.
Is there next? Yeah, I got to get that one next too.
That's the one.
That's your favorite.
Well, that's the one.
I love Weezer. The first two albums, I still think.
Yeah, it's not that it's like my favorite, but it doesn't have the singles. You know.
I think that first Weezer, it's probably the record I've heard the most of anything in my life, I would say.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
In high school,
I could understand that.
A bunch of us idiots would drive around in my friend's car. And it was just on a cassette tape, which I wish I still had. But it was just on a loop for like 2 years, maybe. Insane.
Yeah.
So I know that thing front to back.
So, Mitch, you know that Ocasek, you talked about the Cars later. Ocasek produced that record. Rick Ocasek produced the Blue Album.
Oh, yeah. I saw his credits on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I made that connection. I was like, oh, damn, that is pretty cool.
Look
Yeah,
who it is.
it's good, but going back and, just discovering this music all over again. It's almost like, to me at least, it's like hearing it for the first time again, now understanding, what it was. Because back then I was listening to, like, soundtracks and, like, the Rocky soundtrack when I would go, like, work out as a kid. I didn't know what the hell any of this was. So,
I mean, the guitar sound in that first Weezer album is still like one of the most signature guitar sounds.
Yeah, I put it on, man, on my system. It sounded so good. I was like, wow. Mobile Fidelity did a really good job with that one.
That's the version I have.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever listen to Matthew Sweet, Mitch?
No.
Oh, damn. We got
man.
Royalty is here.
Holy shit.
We are not worthy.
He is here.
Let's all go away now. Just Joel.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Oh, shit.
It's heavy. Like, we met in person, like.
We did. Yeah, it was fun. It was a highlight to the shopping year.
Right, along with you and Mitch and then your buddy Steve, right?
Yeah.
Like Steve and I just like really got into pressings, like a big pressing talk.
Yeah, he texted me to come over and I'm like, don't you guys do a stream every
Yes.
Monday? Yeah.
So Joel, can you show us a record that you bought that'll make the panel upset or something?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, I think I have one thing.
Just one?
Well, I have a bunch. Let's see. All right. Here's First Soft Boys.
Oh, wow.
First
Nice.
Press and Shrink.
Get out of here. UK, right? Yeah.
So that took a long time to find. That was pretty cool.
What's the story in that,
it's
Joel?
pretty easy to find,
Discogs?
but I'm sorry, go ahead.
Or
What?
is it Discogs in a store or show? Like, where'd you grab it?
No, I got this from the In-Groove
Oh.
on a live stream he did on Whatnot. I think it was like
Ooh, how did it go with that?
$80 or something. It was a steal.
That crowd's not buying Soft Boys, are they?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, in that same stream, I also got this. First
Cool.
UK press of the first
Oh,
Adolescence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we got all this
Where's all
fun
the
stuff,
pink
and
bucks?
people weren't bidding on it, so
Oh, so you took advantage of the people who didn't know, right?
yeah.
You didn't want rumors? Like you were good?
Yeah, I didn't want to spend $150 on a copy.
Sounds like a bargain for that channel, actually.
Great steal.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
can you show your copy of Crushed Velvet Apocalypse to the?
It's in the other room. I can go grab any pink dots you want.
Yeah, yeah. Find them and then put them in a box and just.
Okay.
I'll give you my address and I'll take it.
Don't listen to Southern Jaw.
I would love to see that. You should plan for that before the
I like
stream
that.
ends.
Better looking Joel. Jose has a question. Did you pay the extra 100 to get it ultrasonically cleaned from Mike?
It's like 80, but 180 after the cleaning. Yeah.
Well, all of his used records that he sells on Whatnot have already been ultrasonically cleaned. So
Ooh,
the price is
The
different.
promise. There you go, Jose.
value add.
Yeah. This is true. The track listing is different for the US and UK version of Cannabis by the Soft Boys. Interesting. I did not know
There
that.
is a U.S. version of that. I did not know that.
Who put it out? PVC? Russell.
That sounds right.
Probably.
Interesting. Wow. Who's next? Is it back to you?
I think it's Joel.
Joel, yeah.
Okay. For my next thing, because I am a collector, I'm a collector.
Oh, jeez.
One of the artists that I collect is Deform, and I had major expansion this year of my Deform. So this right here, I've not been able to find a lot of information about this, but this is his DF Sadist School side project. The label says 120 days of S. It's just a white label. There's nothing on the inner. I couldn't find a lot of information about this, but it sounds great. It definitely sounds like in that era of like early 80s. And I picked up this Face to Face Volume 1 Deform. And then I got a bunch of CDs. I bought a collection recently from a guy, and I paid retail, by the way, when I buy personal collections with stuff that I want. I could get them for the camera, but I got like 6 or 8 more Deform albums on CD, including the Visionary Garden DF Sadist School side CD and all of that. So I like it when I can. I found these at the Awesome Record Convention. The CDs I got from a collection. I like it when I can expand my personal collection with things because it's harder and harder for me to find things that I actually want that make me excited.
So what are they like? Like what's like? Give me.
So
give me
they're
like,
called like you would call them like electro industrial. They were industrial, but not like New Boughton or Throbbing Gristle, but more electronic. But then they had a like I guess fetish bend with some of the lyrics and the music and everything. It's like it's unique, right? They're French. It's
Can you show the record again?
Yeah, sorry. The two that I got that were new, I have some of their others I could show, but these are the 2 new pieces of vinyl. This, and there's a 7-inch box set. It's on my shelf behind me. I could grab it, or it's right there. That little box right there. I got that. It's a CD box set, but there's a 7-inch inside of it. But it's this album and this album. It says Parade and Marouse on the front, but the little label says 120 Days of S. And it says DF Sadist School. Anyway, like if you're into like industrial music of the like early 80s variety, like early Clock DVA or things in that realm, but they just have it's not shown off on these particular albums, but they're Philippe, he's the main guy in Deform. He's also an artist, so a lot of this features a lot of his art, and he has a lot of like fetish leaning art style, like H.R. Geiger, but with like a dark fetish bend to it. It's just interesting. It's interesting art. I think it's unique, and the music I really like. Some of it's like really good, like club industrial. Some of it's more operatic, almost like classical. Anyway,
Cool. Nice.
it's nothing most of you are going to listen to, so that's the best thing to know about it.
All right, it's you, Groove Seeker.
All right, last VC Connect pick, and then I'll get to my top 2 or 3 of the year if we have time. We had a stream about Grails. I think a lot of us got lambasted about our definition of a Grail and what that means to us. But our friend Arnaldo was overseas, and I had sent him one record. I asked him even like well before he went. I've told this story before, and out of the blue, he messaged me very early one morning and said I found it, and it was an original UK of Joy Division's Unknown Pleasures, which I know you can get it on Discogs. I've talked about it before. You see it at record shows, but the 2 things I wanted to be sure of is that I could save some money on it, but secondly, like I trusted Arnaldo's take on the condition and everything. So this was just super, super proud to have this. Thanks, Arnaldo, for hooking me up.
Right, he wasn't going to buy you Closer when you wanted Unknown Pleasures.
Yeah, it's maybe the wrong one.
That's somebody else
thing
we will not name.
Is it transparent? That vinyl?
This one, that's a good question. I have a Closer that's transparent. I don't think this one is. No, it's not. Just straight black. I never checked that. Thanks for bringing that up, Joel. My Closer is transparent. I think it was like a later US that did that. So, but yeah. What more can I say?
Awesome.
Joy Division.
Still need to get that.
It'll come to you.
Yeah.
Look at this. No single tone poet showing yet.
Where's the Tone Bro at tonight?
Oh yeah. Well, that was going to be my closing. I'll just jump on it now. I got my second letter, but this is the best thing I did all year.
Oh, nice.
This is last year's and this year's. I don't care. Fuck it. I'm back. I'm back for another year. I mean, I got a conference call with Don and Joe. We're going to talk about some things for year 3. Being the lone person who subscribes to the series, I don't give a shit what the
It's a
VC
lone
thinks.
person.
I don't give a damn what the VC thinks about it.
The VC loves it.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's our favorite thing about you.
I was listening to those records before it was cool. So, whatever. Tone poets, baby.
You never asked them. So I have a friend named Jason. He really dislikes Kevin Gray. How do you feel about that?
I told you every quarter I think they raffle off a conference call. If I win it, you can take my identity and have a conversation with them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I was like a kid in a candy store. I got my first package today. I got the exclusive 2 days ago, already in the humdinger, ready to go. I can't wait.
Damn.
I can't wait till later.
Concert here. The Joe Harley Christmas card is worth the price alone.
It came in this sturdy envelope. It was all official. I thought I was getting served papers or something, and I opened it up, and it was like, oh,
Oh no, Roberto in his second year didn't get the second letter. Oh man.
You'll get it. I just got it today, Roberto. Hold tight. Do you get a discount? Yes.
What the hell,
You better believe
Wolfman?
it.
Wolfman.
Might be off-brand Country Buffet, but I don't know. I
That's
still
right.
like it.
Listen,
Right.
Wolfman. First round's on me at the Old Country Buffet.
First bucket of gravy.
We'll get the Cracker Barrel after.
Oh my gosh. Am I next? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this thing. Let's see if I
Are
can
you gonna?
get it out of here. Now, I used to have the German pressing of this record, and it was good. But I've always wondered because when they reissued this stuff on the CD in the 2000s, it didn't look like. I think it did look like the German, but it didn't look like the U.S. press. And I'm talking about when did this come out? I'm pretty sure 1971. And it's the Faces long player. Let me see if I can make myself big here. This is with Rod Stewart, Ronnie Wood, and then the 3 guys from the Small Faces, Kenny Jones, Ronnie Lane, And who am I missing here? Ian McLagan.
Lachlan, yeah.
Right. So the cool thing is like this cover, it's got this like open look, and let me see if I can put the record in it to show it off. How cool it is.
The German press has this look, you're saying, or
Yeah,
I'm-
but I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
I think it's a darker brown, I think. But the cool thing is when you put the record in, that's when it looks like a good old 78. Can you see
that's
that?
cool. Yeah.
So the US pressing doesn't look like this. It has like a very dark brown, and then they use like the green Warner Brothers, which kind of like it cheapens it off. Actually, I have it in the other room. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, flex it. Come on, Rojas it.
All right, hold up. So somebody will have to entertain for a bit.
Well, we didn't
All
agree
right,
to
guys, you all asked for it. I'll start taking my clothes off.
There we go.
Damn.
Show some more CDs, Joel.
Any football fans?
I'll show more CDs. Was that a dig? I'll show some CDs,
No.
motherfucker.
Show some CDs, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Well, I will show this.
Are we gonna do-
Speaking
we
of
gonna do
90s, they did a reissue of Pump Up the Volume soundtrack.
Nice.
What are you
How's
laughing about?
How's
This
that?
soundtrack is amazing,
It
right?
just be Leonard Cohen. That's the only song on
You
it.
got no. That first of all, Leonard Cohen doing "Everybody Knows" is not on this.
It's not.
No, Concrete Blonde did a cover of it, and they used
How is it
Leonard
not on there?
Cohen. They used Leonard Cohen in the movie, and I think the Concrete Blonde was in the. I think it was in the credits, but it's a Concrete Blonde version on here. I guess I didn't get the clearance for the Leonard Cohen.
So
Wow.
let's flex here, right? Here's
Yeah.
a white label promo, okay?
Ooh.
But this
Nice.
cover doesn't look as cool as the UK cover. So I don't know why Warner Brothers, like in the US, cheapened out here. Like I don't see the deal here. Like this is not as cool as this, right? Like so it's a total fail. Like, and I think each of their records all look different except for the last one with Ronnie Lane. Can't remember what that. Ooh La La. That's when they actually.
Yeah, with the gentleman on the cover there.
Yes. But like everything else, they've always changed the cover. I have no reason why. So
Wait,
there you go.
have you done a shootout on those or no?
Yes, I did.
Is it close?
No, absolutely. I would take this and, I don't know, give it to Noble Records or something. Good luck, buddy. Like
Wait,
this
is that
does,
mythology? Or is that the thing?
like this thing does not. No, like this thing, the UK totally pounces on that US. I mean, we could do the shootout later if you want, if you really want
Yeah.
to go there.
You bring it to that white label promo guy in New York. Get
That's
some
right.
trades. We get some trade value.
Right. I mean, it's cool. Like, it's very cool. I didn't know it was like a white label promo, but it doesn't beat this.
No.
So
Nice.
there we go. All right. Who's next? Is it you, Dom?
Yeah, it's dumb.
I don't know. Is it? Okay. I have something ready, though. All right, so let's talk about another weird one. This is another new release. What is this? This is Akyung Lee. She is a Korean cellist, pianist. She's sort of been a classically trained in that regard. She's based here, though, and she's made lots of different experimental piano and cello records. She's played with all kinds of people. She's recorded on like every label you can think of. I think she even has a record out on Aurora Central Records. She might. It's possible. Yes. But this is not. This is on the Shelter Press label. Really cool. And this is, if you like the Japanese ambient thing, which I don't really. I like some of it. Even though she's Korean, she's sort of playing with that sort of sound, that sort of idiom, I suppose you'd say. And so she's playing everything on this. Lots of percussion, cello, piano, and it's called. This is my favorite thing about it. Just like any other day, background music for your mundane activities.
What a great title.
Nice.
What a
Well,
great title.
That's not selling it, right? So it sounds like this is background music, which in a way it is, but it's the kind of background music that will keep you engaged. And I just think this is a beautiful record. That's my take on it. It's really lovely. So she's Korean, but she's sort of playing in that Japanese ambient style. Let's see. Yeah, she probably does. She's busy. She's got a lot to do. Jose, what do you want? So very nice. Really, it's mastered by. Who do you think it's mastered by?
Chris Bellman. Damn it.
No, it's the other mastering engineer people should maybe pay attention to, Stefan Mathieu. Great mastering engineer. So, yeah,
Nice.
that's what I have to say.
How'd you find it? Following the label?
I've checked in with her here and there. She's interesting because she's got a ton of releases. Some of them sell for like $5, and some of them sell for $80. You know, it depends. Wow. It really depends with her. So I didn't check in on this, but shout out to my friend Sean, who does done a few interviews with me, the John Fahey series. He said, "Hey, did you hear this?" And I was like, "Not yet." And he's like, he made sure that I checked it out, and I'm glad I did. So
Cool.
shout out to him.
All right. Let me see. Okay. I got this a little bit ago. Slowly starting to delve into classical. So, Witch's Brew. This is a very, very good one. So, I think it's very accessible to if you're not really into classical. This is a great way. It's got Night on Bear Mountain. So, if you don't know what it is, as soon as you put it on, you'll know exactly. Like if you've seen Fantasia back in the day, that's where it was from. But I really enjoyed this one because I have the Royal Ballet Analog Productions box set too, that I thought was just fantastic. Really opens up my system, and it really just shows what it's really capable of. So I think if you really want to like discover what classical music can be, I think this is a great start for somebody that just wants to get into it.
Nice.
Listen, I just have to ask: is Jose like in the backstage messing around with things? Who keeps fucking with the camera?
I don't know. I think it's a bug.
Oh, so it's a software doing it on its own. Oh, I thought like Jose was back there, like.
No, if he was.
Is it just when Mitch is on? Is it just when Mitch is on? That's when I've noticed it.
Yes.
We're doing like
you
an
have a
auto
camera?
zoom or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like a
Yeah, maybe something's fucked up with my camera. I don't know. I'm on an iPad right now, so.
Oh. So better looking Joel, you got something you want to show?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
All right. Well, I mentioned this in the chat earlier, but this is a 45 RPM copy of Grace by Jeff Buckley.
Wait, the 45 version? Yeah.
The ORG.
I
ORG,
passed on
yes.
it when it came out because I had read that it was noisy. And then it sold out, and then the prices started going up. And then maybe 6 months later, people just said, "Oh, if you cleaned it, all the noise went out." So it just needed cleaning.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So I recently won it in an auction in a lot. So it was $300. I won that with Bubble Puppy and the First Breeders UK press.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the same auction, I won a bunch of Crystals records. 2 were Sundays, but one wasn't. One was the He's a Rebel was a first press, and those were $22.50. So I basically sold a bunch of records and got that luckily for next to nothing.
Where
What a
was
great
this
score.
auction that you got that score? Is it
Oh,
on
you think he's
eBay?
gonna give it up? That's his honey hole.
I got fed it on Instagram.
Tell it to
No.
us privately, not on the stream.
No,
Damn.
yeah, it was
I
fed
mean-
on Instagram. I followed it. I signed up, and the thing was, they didn't advertise the Buckley, so
Oh.
the only way I saw it was the ORG on the back cover.
Oh, okay.
You got to. I guess they didn't know. I don't know. Maybe they didn't know what they had or whatever. But that's
No,
what's that,
it
like a $700, $800 record now.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
crazy. Congrats. Well, they only made 1,000, right? Is that the story?
oh, I think it's a little bit more, but they're all numbered.
Okay.
Yeah. 2,000.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
think
check.
is right.
Yeah. Damn. Now, Jason, you've done a shootout on this, right?
Yes.
Lay it down, brother.
I think the the 45, the ORG mastered by Bernie Grumman, I think it's definitely more excited, like an excited version, you know, like more bass, more soundstage, like everything, like it's an audiophile's wet dream, you know. But people also need to understand that like Bernie Grumman also did cut the original, right? Like he cut it on CD, and then I've yet to find the CD and just compare it, because I don't know if comparing the original European pressing is something you should do to that record, you know?
The Simply Vinyl uses the same stampers as the original European.
Okay.
Is it a Simply Vinyl? Doesn't the first MOV, or is it just a Simply Vinyl? Uses
Just
the
a
same
Simply
stamp?
Vinyl.
Just
Yeah.
a Simply Vinyl. Yeah. Cool.
Aren't all MOVs digital? Usually, music on vinyl.
I don't know.
I think
Maybe.
They'll tell you either way, right? I mean, that's the whole thing.
Nice. That's unbelievable. That's an amazing score. Good for you.
Yeah, so I did make a video on it, Groove Seeker.
Yeah, I thought so. It was like it was around this time last year, I think you did it.
Really
I think so.
interesting. Okay, who is next? Are we back to
It's Joel.
right,
So we're on number 1, right?
number one?
Don't
what?
make me big. Are we on our number? We picked 5, right? So this is the last one of the 5.
Yes.
I'm just going to make this really short because I'm not trying to be all like I typically am. My number 1 purchase of the year is the lease to the store, to open up the store.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. I mean, the fact that I finally did it after wanting to do it for like 20 years and always coming up with some bullshit excuse like Napster or whatever, you know, I finally did it. So even if it is, you know, anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. What's the name of the store, Joel? You have a website? Come on, man.
Help.
It's right in the name.
That's right.
Can you just put the link in the chat? What are you doing?
Say it.
here?
Say it.
No, but I'll tell you what, I really want the other Joel to show his Crushed Velvet record before the stream's up.
Here
Even
we
if it's
go.
in the other room. The everyone in the chat needs to see it.
Bill
the
K is
vinyl
calling
grifter.
you. He's calling you. He's confused. Like
I'm a
he's trying-
shiller.
I'll
I
grab it.
shall-
Just we'll wait till the end.
Yeah, please. I definitely want to see it. I am a shill. I'm a grifter. I'm a money launderer. I got called a money launderer.
Midnight,
Midnight
Rambler.
Toker.
Yeah,
And
that's
Midnight
right.
Toker. You're a collector.
Oh, I am a collector. Listen,
Yeah.
right here. Screenshot this. Fucking collector right here.
Yeah.
Collect.
I love it.
Oh man.
No,
All right, so
but
we're doing-
also number 1 experience meeting the better looking Joel and everyone else and Mitch and Johnny Fiva at the Awesome Record Committee. Anyway, I was trying to get sentimental. Put it off me. Show it to somebody else real quick.
Sentimental, you say?
Yeah,
Johnny
just,
Fever, man.
The fun time we had at the Awesome Record Convention.
That's right. I mean, I didn't force
Great time.
anybody to like get on that karaoke mic, right? Right, Mitch? Right? Better looking Joel. Nobody was forced.
Nope.
Nope.
This. What is that for you, Joel?
I don't know what it is, but I'll try to get it if you want it. Salo soundtrack.
Look at this. Shills
That's
pay their
Halo's-
bills.
This,
Well,
I
who's
don't
making-
get any promos, but I will shill. I shilled for Ani DeFranco earlier.
Jeez, Joel.
The album that changed the world. Can't get.
Oh my gosh.
It did.
More prof-
Holy shit, it did.
You didn't hear it,
You saw me show this. Oh, better looking Joel. He's gonna go get the record.
All right, Groove Seeker, you ready?
All right. Well, I got number one. It's a tie, and I'm gonna make Mitch cringe because they're both box sets. So first,
Not totally, but
Oof. Oh boy, the weight. I can hear it.
oh,
What is this?
Yeah. That's
Oh
a
my
great one.
gosh.
this
I'll go get my copy.
This is the one. So Wilco Ghost is Born. They've done multiple albums in these deluxe box sets. This I got lost in for several weeks. I was so psyched when it came out, but it was on the heels of Yankee Hotel Foxtrot when they did their massive box. That was phenomenal. So just to complete the duo with this coming out was awesome. I went through hell when I purchased it. You guys remember my defective stories on this box set, but I was able to spend a lot of time with this, and it's amazing. And I guess Dom will second it. But my absolute, if this was 1B, this is 1A. This isn't that popular, and it's a jazz release. I don't understand why people aren't going more nuts for it. I have the original CDs that I held on to forever. This is my favorite Coltrane. This is 1961, the Complete Village Vanguard sessions.
Wow.
I haven't.
oh wow, damn.
I've been going in on this. This is still on their site, super cheap for what you get in it. Pressing quality's fine. I mean, it's something mind blowing. But essentially, this is the classic quartet before they took off, and Dolphy shows up during a couple of sets. But this is, like I said, this is my original CD from 20 years ago. This is my favorite Coltrane stuff. Highly recommend that people check this out, at least stream it. I can't even put into words how great it is. Again, big jazz fan I am. So this is like, when this came out, I almost wept because I've been dying for it for a long time. So
We should do like a listening party where you play it for us.
you know what? I was at Guitar Center for my daughter the other day, and I was looking at mixers. So maybe I'll jump on the bandwagon in 2026 and probably get banned immediately or the stream taken down for all the stuff I'd want to play. But who cares? But yeah, I mean, if you're into Coltrane, you're into jazz, you need to go on the Impulse site and scoop this before it sells out. And they keep on dropping the price on it. It's seven records, all live. Sounds phenomenal.
It's good.
Killer lineup. So this is my number one of the year. And it's more sentimental. Like, this is just something that I've been listening to forever, and I wanted it. So I was pumped when it came out.
Hey, I just looked. It's on sale right now in the Verve shop for $199. It's $100 off. Or no, it's $50 off.
Yeah, it dropped as low as like on Black Friday or shortly or some kind of jazz appreciation sale. It dropped even lower than that for like a 2-day thing, like additional 20% off. But yeah, $200 is a good buy for 7 records. No problem, Cesar. You don't have to like it. It's only top 5 American musician ever.
It's only my favorite thing of the year, and yeah, all over it. It's fine.
Yeah.
This guy.
Can you make Better Looking Joel big? So did you get it?
Well, yeah, I got them, but whenever you want, I can. Here.
Now would be a really good time.
Which
This is
one
their
do you
19.
want to see?
This is their 1990 release, right at the peak of their powers.
Here.
He's got 4 different versions, and he's going to figure out which one he wants to get rid of, and I'll take that one. Look
What
at
is
that.
this?
This is the album called Crushed Velvet Apocalypse by Legendary Pink Dots. It was on Play It Again, Sam.
Yeah. My
That's
dilemma
cool.
with starting with one is that I have the string of US pressings that are all signed except for the Crushed Velvet Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like if I got rid of it, then I'm breaking up the
The set.
The
The
set.
potential set.
Yeah.
He would have signed it at the Austin show if you were here. He seems really nice. He just was hanging out talking to all of us.
Yes, I got into them in 10th grade, like 1988. And so I started writing to Edward back and forth then. So I have like, I used to buy stuff like cassettes directly from them. And,
Do you still have those?
oh yeah. And I used to do like Christmas only albums that they only give to certain people.
Oh,
So I have a
really?
couple of those.
Cool.
Wow.
Jeez.
Are those
So, Joel, you had
the Christmas tapes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
you have multiple pressings of that record.
Yeah.
So,
It
so,
showed
the-
4.
like, so like, what's
Um,
the
All right. I have 2 UKs, one to play, one
Okay.
not to play.
okay?
I have a US, right?
Mhm.
Because I couldn't stop. And then there was a reissue on Sully Moon Records. They did 275 copies. So
Oh wow.
275 on black, and then I think there's 275 on clear. So Joel, you could chase this too if you
Yeah.
don't want an original.
Nice.
I mean, I want to inherit your collection. I got to figure out like how do I get in there? Do you have like a sister I can marry or something, and then like somehow get into the will?
No, I have
Yes.
I have an ex-girlfriend who we bought all the cassettes at the same time,
Uh-huh.
and then sorry, sad, but she passed away, but I don't know what happened to her cassettes. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure her family just like probably threw them away.
Oh no, that is like that's horrible.
Yeah.
That should never happen.
Jason, is Bob in the chat tonight?
Yes, he is.
He's a big Dots guy. I think he just saw them in October and bought. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hey, put Stunty's thing up there. The band name that we're talking about right now is the legendary Pink Dots. I'll put a link to the album that we're talking about. Better Looking Joel has a massive Pink Dots collection, and at some point we're gonna do a video. I want to do a video, and I want you to show off like the best pieces if you want to do that. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Is that I know people hate this question. Is that like your favorite band, or is it just like a band you like? It's up there.
One of them. But I would say I stopped following them after a certain point. My music evolved, and I still listen to them a lot, but
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Look at Jose flexing in the chat.
All right, Dom, you want to show one more?
Is it not you, Jason? Or no? It's me?
Yes. Or is it me? I don't remember. Is it me?
Doesn't matter, I suppose.
I'll go last after Joe.
All right. So everyone knows that I'm like the biggest Vertigo collector, right? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. But there are a handful of records on Vertigo that I desperately wanted or want that don't really sound like the Vertigo sound, which is certainly it's a thing. And I was really happy to get this year, and it's a record I knew. Obviously, I wanted to buy it, but when I got it and listened to it and how amazing this sounded, I was like, fell in love with it even more. It's called Hamill by Peter Michael Hamill. Stunty, I'm glad he's here. He'll probably perk up when he sees this. This is just, obviously stunning cover. Now, you'd think this would be like some far out psychedelic stuff, which I wouldn't say it's not, but it's all done and composed by this guy, Peter Michael Hamill from the band Between. And this is a German press. It only came out in the German Vertigo. And I love these records where these guys, they basically record everything themselves. And check out this guy. You kind of get an idea what he's going for there. It's kind of what New Age was turning into. It's like early New Age sound, but he's basically taking, instruments from all different sort of like aspects to, whether it's African music or Eastern music, and sort of bringing it into this own sort of sound with synthesizers, of course. Rigged up piano, electric organ, ring modulator, voice, and he talks about each track and what he's doing and what the influence on each track is. And this one just knocked my socks off. It's a double album. It's from 70? Yeah, everything on Vertigo's from like around the same time, essentially, the early 70s. So he's got some other great records too. This is the best one, if you ask me. And the Between band is also sort of same. That's his band. That's German. Well, not only German, there's Americans in that band too. But Between isn't a rock band really either. It's sort of like, bringing in like lots of influence the way this does. But that's actually stuff that does have a krautrock sound to it as well, and it's like maybe the most affordable krautrock you can get. There's between records that are like $15. So this one was a little more expensive, of course, but I want to say that everyone likes to complain about Discogs, and who doesn't? It's the greatest pastime there is. But the Cellar black plastic in Germany,
Yes.
yeah, or is it Netherlands? I forget.
It's Germany.
It is Germany. Excellent prices. They take offers, quick shipping, everything checks their grading was on point. So black plastic is awesome. I've ordered from them 4 or 5 times over the years, and they're great. So
Question
You
for
guys
you.
are letting all the secrets out.
yeah, everyone's gonna forget. Don't worry.
No one watches this anyway. Come on.
I'm looking for that Andorra. Yes. Don't have.
All right, Mitch.
I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different. So this is about the best purchases that we got in 2025. I'm gonna go with the one that I wish I would have gotten in 2025. Little backstory: it is on my wish list video that I posted a few days ago on my channel that Joel linked in. When I was back home last year, I went to a record store. There was a gentleman there that had bought a huge Sub Pop collection from a lady that was from Pittsburgh that worked at Sub Pop back in the 80s and 90s, somewhere in marketing or something. But when she sold her collection, she had 25 copies of Deep Six. And at the record store, he had one on the wall, and I had it in my hand, and I should have bought it because I went back and it wasn't there. That is my holy grail of holy grails, is to get Deep Six.
So I've seen one in Seattle. I'm trying to remember. It was Daybreak Records. It was on their wall. That's where I did get a Sub Pop 7-inch box set from them, but I couldn't afford Deep Six. I just didn't have the money at the time.
Yeah,
but it was on the wall. This was like maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's definitely, it would be that, and the Sub Pop 200 would be my rails. Would be those. And but yeah, best thing about this year obviously was, in terms of records, going to see you guys at the Austin Record Show, which nonchalantly introduced myself to Jason. He's looking at his phone, and I'm like, "Hey, are you Jason Rojas?" He's like, "Yeah." Kind of look at me. I'm like, "I'm Mitch's Vinyl Corner." He's like, "Oh, bitch, you're always commenting on my videos." So that was really cool. Had a lot happen this year, so it was awesome. Now that I'll be retired from the military next year, I'll be able to focus on this a lot more. I'll be working from home afterwards, so a lot more content will be coming to my channel. So,
What part of the country are you in again?
North Carolina, I'm an hour ahead of you guys.
Okay, that's right. That's where my parents are. You can find Deep Six in Seattle. Put out some feelers to hit up those stores up there to keep an eye out for you, because Deep Six shows up a lot more often up there.
Yeah, because there's none on Discogs ever. I can't find any.
Hitting the big time. Good looking Joel. Better looking
Joel.
Do you have a record to show us, Joel?
Oh, yeah, it's actually related. Let's see. I found this in January at my local record store. It's a Pink Dots related thing again, but this is the first Tiergarten EP.
Oh my god!
Now here's the crazy thing. So Edward, the singer, and then Kevin Key from Skinny Puppy, they toured like Edward as a solo artist toured open for Skinny Puppy for some US dates, and that's when Tiergarten started. But they never toured as Tiergarten. But this is signed by Edward on the front, but then it's signed by Kevin on the back.
So cool.
Sweet.
So different times.
Sweet.
And you saw that Kevin's back in the hospital again.
I did not.
Yeah. His wife put it on on social media. I'm not trying to bring it down. That is fucking cool as shit. That's the original Belgian press, right?
Yep.
I don't have that, and I don't even think I've heard it.
It's the same as the.
And Bill Lee appeared on that album. Bill Lee played keyboard on one of the songs.
So that was a. I think I might have an extra one of those too, but I could part with one of those. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Look
Making
at that.
deals.
We're making deals, dude. I love Tear Garden. Do you have the vinyl of this album? The
I
Brown
don't.
Acid Caveat?
No.
It's on my want list. I gotta get it. Anyway, Tear Garden's amazing.
Nice.
Do you happen to have any Download? Did you ever listen to Download?
Yeah, I think I have those records too.
Yeah. So I have I don't know if they're yeah. We'll have to talk later. I really like Download. I have Effector, but only I don't even know if there was an original pressing, but I have like the one that Artifact did, but I can't find it. It's in one of my boxes, and I was like frantically looking for it. Anyway, I don't know why. This is like, I'm gonna
We
shut
can
up.
geek out some other time.
I was hoping you'd show that.
Stunty.
Yeah.
Let's do the Joel show one night.
All right, send Stunty a link. Forget it.
Sorry, I can't listen, Stunty. This is what happens when I'm around people that have a good taste in music.
First he brings up the human centipede. Now he's
I know. I'm not gonna show that comment.
Wait, Joel, we've never seen you this excited on the stream. So what are you trying to say?
That's right.
Dude, his collection is amazing. Like
I could just getting a faint glimpse of the organization and the posters, and I'm like, I already know. And he goes, I think I might have those records. He's going Rojas on us.
We're talking about you, Joel.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm stuck in my head right now.
Stunty Download does have vinyl, man. Artifact reissued them. They did Effector, Fixer, Furnace, and I forget the title of the other one. We don't have. Huh? What? Someone say something. Anyway,
Me. Stupid.
no, they're not reissues. They were never on vinyl to begin with. They were all CD. So these are like vinyl they're doing after the fact.
It's technically a reissue, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Well, even if it's a first issue, it's a reissue of the album, but first time on vinyl.
Jesus.
I'm also glad they also did Hilt. They did all of the little side projects and stuff like that. So it was nice that they reissued them.
All right, I'm going to show one more record because Joel won't shut up about, legendary Pink Dots and man.
Sorry, let's talk about the Beatles and Fleetwood Mac some more, please.
So I'm going to show one of the last records. We're going to say rest in peace to Terry Reid. This is what I bought at WFMU. His last record from 1991, The Driver. Now, is this a good record? No, absolutely not. It's just not, man. But I feel bad because this is like the last record he made. He did like another live record, but it wasn't like he didn't do any other studio records after 91. This was it. I mean, if you look at this picture, he's looking at this car crash, I mean, this could just sum up the vinyl community, right there.
The same car crash from the first Dead Kennedys record.
That's right. I mean, even the out of focused, whatever this car, this is, but I'm so glad to own this. Otherwise I would have had to get this from, Europe, and it would have been charging more for the shipping, and then I would have to wait. And actually, Dom knows the seller. I think you do know who the guy that was selling it.
Yeah. I think so. Ken guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was selling all his Terry Reid, so it's just nice to actually get this. Oh, there we go.
So why didn't you cancel your trip to Den Bosch after you got this at WFMU? You just wanted to get the Ringo?
Well, I mean, this was not at Den Bosch. No one was going to ask. I wasn't specifically looking for it, but I did not see a copy of this. This was not around. So that's the thing. Sometimes you would assume that Den Bosch would have this, but nope. I mean, no one's interested in 1991 Terry Reid, you know.
Yeah. I can't tell. Yeah, I'm not sure what year that came out. It's very hard to tell.
Look at this comment by Stunty. It's so bad. Gosh. All right, Mitch, I think you have to go, right? You're saying this.
Yeah. And
Right,
it's
Mitch.
11:30, yeah. So
Yes.
but
Thanks
thank you
for dropping
guys,
by, Mitch.
Jason, for having me. No, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Especially now that we have Handsome Joel on here. Honored to be in your
Yes.
presence, good sir. But other Joel, let's talk. I'll give Jason my number for him to give to you, and let's talk
Cool.
about the Screaming Trees and what you got.
Hell yeah, man. I put a link to his channel right there in the chat.
All right, thank you guys, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If we don't do anything before then, but I'll see you all in 2026. So, thanks, guys.
Right,
Cheers.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
Take care.
You too, guys.
Anything else you want to show off last minute?
I'm assuming you showed the Donato already, no?
No, man.
No, don't
It's
bring that
just-
shit up again, man. That's enough.
I
man.
can't tell that story, right? You were teasing me about that, right?
The story has been told. It's true.
I mean, that one guy that came up to me from San Francisco on Sunday, like I didn't know who he was, and then he was like, "Hey, I heard you bought the Donato." I was like, "Who are you?"
Word travels.
That's
Jason's on
right.
TMZ and shit, like breaking news. DC enthusiast buys the Donato. Heavy.
That's right. Body Talk. Now this record, yeah, as Stevie knows, this hot one.
Was that White Hot Stamper?
Is that a
That's
Target
right.
exclusive?
Yeah, right. You wish we could dream. This one came out in 2010, and if you know the story, Stevie, right? It was recalled. I don't know why she recalled it or the company recalled it, and then the thing skyrocketed in price until they re-released this for Record Store Day, I think, in America. But the OG, this one's, I don't know. I think it's going for what, $500-$600, which is crazy, right?
Is it a good record?
Oh yes. Do you know Robin?
Yeah, I know her that one big hit when I was a kid.
Oh, You Show Me Love?
Yes.
Oh no, this is way better. This is like more dance pop stuff, but
It's like Kylie Minogue type stuff.
I would not say that, but
A little more,
I'm talking to an aficionado. My bad.
really? I've seen her twice, like amazing live.
No, I'm talking about you being the aficionado.
Yes. I mean,
I thought Tom was going to show a Robin record for a second. I thought he was like fully loaded, ready to go.
yeah, not having gotten up at all. Just
Happen to have it right here.
yeah, just
geez, stunty. All right, let's see here. 1U, 3U. Let's look up for Frank here.
We're back on the Ringo record.
I think you can show a comment, right? Anybody?
No, I can't. You didn't give me permission. You give Jose permission, but not me.
Well, I think Roof Seeker has the permission.
No, I don't have the admin stuff anymore.
What? That's not
Because
true.
he changed accounts and you just never gave it to him.
Where's Frank's
You're very
comment?
selfish with the permissions.
It's 1U. Yep, it is 1U, 3U, Frank. Mastered at TML, the Mastering Lab, which would probably mean what? Doug Sachs? Believe it or not. Look at that. Stevie's like, I was her boyfriend. Oh my gosh. See, even Wyoming Dave knows Robin. Right? Does anybody want to show last minute records? Anything? Any wishes for 2026?
oh,
No, but I gotta say that
Oof.
it hasn't been stated enough, and Joel tried to go there. The way this whole stream is developed, it was just Jason and I for a couple of weeks, and then we brought Joel in. He had this epic rant about Record Store Day, and we were like, "This guy's gonna stick around." And then Dom came in with a topic, and then we wouldn't let him leave. It's like Hotel California for Dom. So this has been the best, one of the best things to happen to me in 2025. And this Monday night I look forward to, and just getting to know you guys and the group chats and all the trading of information and stuff, and becoming friends with you guys has been phenomenal. So I'm going to go sentimental too, like Joel did, and just say how much I appreciate you guys. And fucking Better Looking Joel is on the fucking stream tonight, which is great. And I hope to see more of you in 2026. Yes, Stunty, my children are watching.
What, this guy was given the link in the Surface Noise chat. I guess he doesn't read the messages. What a douche.
So if anyone else is going to get sentimental besides Joel, I'm going to throw it out there. This has been great, and I'm looking forward to next year.
Hell yeah!
Oh, we continue in 2026.
Yes.
Oh, we do.
If you want.
Okay.
If you want.
I was like, wait, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get more people. Maybe Better Looking Joel will show up more if you want the invitation. You know, because the other Joel here has to keep crying or something. You know.
But you know, in Better Looking Joel's defense, he's being very polite. It's his first time on here. But Joel, if you're gonna bombard him about trying to steal his collection from him, like, I'm not gonna have it. So you gotta take it offline, man. You're putting a lot of pressure on him publicly. It ain't right, man.
It isn't.
This aggression will not stand.
This is my official apology.
Well, you can keep asking. I just don't know if I'll relent.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sometimes I
resolution.
just like looking at him. So I did a stream where I played some D-Form the other day, and then a guy on Instagram, and pardon me because I can't remember your name, but he messages me and he goes, "Hey, check out what I have," and he showed these two like super early D-Form cassettes, and I was like, "That's very cool. Like, very cool. Are you interested in selling?" And it was, "No, I just wanted to show you." So I'm glad that I enjoy, like, I can live vicariously through you just seeing your collection. It's just kind of cool to see it. And, you know, because it's not something you see every day in record stores. So I do get some enjoyment out of, especially the Tear Garden. Anyway.
So, Jose, are you going to join and show off one record? No? Sounds like he's...
We're going in 2.5 hours. This is like, usually Jason wants to end the stream. Now he's like trying to prolong it.
Well, we're giving Jose the chance because he complained about it. You have the link. Go get the link.
Looks like people are trying to buy me in the chat.
How does that make you feel?
Tom, you got to do it
Last
right
week.
for you, Tom.
What's happening?
After last week, you know that I can be bought, right? That was the whole point of that.
Man, I can't believe I got to do this. The hell?
Wait, are we live? Are we staying on this?
We're live.
We're
going to bring in. Listen, there's going to be a surprise appearance by Wyoming Dave in the live stream here in a minute too.
Whole thing will self-destruct.
Oh, Concert Buddy's coming on.
Really?
Concert Buddy says he wants to come on.
He's got the link in the group chat.
This
Johnny
is like the last.
coming.
This is like the last waltz without the cocaine. This is everybody's on stage.
My gosh, what is that? I'm seeking a dom.
I just made coffee. I'm doing a separate video where I show my top favorite albums of the year, things that were released this year. Otherwise, I would show more stuff.
Well, I think
spoiler.
Is Wolfman going live tonight?
I'll have to check on that.
Because Wolfman, if you could announce that you're going live in 15 minutes, that would greatly help the end of this stream.
You know what this is, Chris?
What is it?
The Billy Strings that I don't want.
Oh man,
I got my ball today.
You're not going to listen to it?
I'm not. I have all the respect in the world for him.
Yeah.
It's just not something I'm going to listen to at the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you need help selling it, I
Yeah.
might be able to.
If I could
find
just make my
somebody for
money
you.
back, I'm not trying to mark it up. Just whatever.
Is it
was.
on Discogs yet?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go make some
No
coffee now.
specific.
I'd rather do it
Nate,
off
Nate,
Discogs.
Wolfman, can you pretend you're going to do a stream so we could say, "Hey, go to Wolfman's channel"? Damn it!
Yeah, this
No
is
out.
This is the Third Man Vault Billy Strings, completely unopened, still in the original cardboard box, and all I'm asking for is cost.
Hey, Joe. So,
There you go.
Joe, you just need
Oh
to
yeah, there you
contact
go.
via Instagram. I'll
Let
send
me
you
look
the.
up my receipt, see what it cost me, and then if you give me that, you can.
Wow, we're making matches all over the place here tonight.
I just wanted the Jesus and Mary chain that I had back here on my shelf, and I just didn't I didn't know it was a thing I had to cancel.
Yeah, I thought I told you that. That's my bad. Which in hindsight, I should have just given you my Jesus and Mary chain instead of you signing up.
Oh, you didn't even want it?
I mean, I wanted it, but they reissued it standalone anyway without the live stuff. I could care less about the live stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but I'm glad I have it.
It does look pretty on my shelf, you know. Look.
So, Jose, are you going to show us a record or what's going on?
I
Oh,
just
there's a
asked for a
pimp.
link. You know,
He's just gonna come here and cause chaos like what he always does. He has no records.
what have I done to you, Joel? I'm just
You have no
here, like,
records.
sitting down.
Make him
Jose, I got my record today, Jose.
Oh, nice.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I got a lot of boxes today.
Well,
You got
know,
nothing? After all
Jose,
that?
you don't have any. What's your best?
He wanted the link, and you're not going to show any records.
Jose, what's the best thing you
Come
bought
on.
all year?
that I found or that I bought, because I
You
found
bought
a
it.
lot of great shit.
What, you find stuff for free? What, laying on the floor? What's your best final release thing that you got?
Well, I didn't pay a dime for all those dead stock copies that I found, you know, of those records that I've shown here on
From
Surface.
WFMU?
No, well, the Air God record that Jason has in the back, that was one of the best ones I found. You know, Kath Bloom means a lot to me, that record, and especially one of the songs in that record. And yeah, that was a highlight.
Can you
I mean,
show
that-
it off?
Well, Jason can show it off as well. He has it
Mhm.
in the back. Maybe he can help me.
Okay.
Jason?
Give me a second here. Jeez.
He said it's on your wall right there.
It is.
I'll
It's
go
right
get it.
here.
Oh, look at that huge effort you had to expend.
That's right. Dom, when did this come out? Like,
Yeah,
82?
82.
82.
How do you pronounce the name?
Kath Bloom and Lauren Mackenzie Honors.
Mackenzie.
Mazzicanio. Sorry, what the fuck? Well, that's why he changed his name later on, dog.
Yeah.
So
What's
fucked
the
up.
Guitar Roberts and Lauren?
What kind of
Cole,
music is
Mazzic-
this?
By the way,
mhm.
By the way, a friend of mine saw him playing in New York, like I think last year, this time of the year, last year, and he's so fucking old, man. He was sending me videos of people just like, you know, take him in by the two arms, just sitting him down in a chair. So that was fun, I guess.
He's great. You know, you got to explore his music, I think, to really see what works for you. There's definitely a bunch of stuff that's, to me, not good at all, and there's some other stuff that's incredible. I
he
love
just-
the Kath Bloom records. There's a bunch of them. What, 5 or 6?
Yeah, they have like 5 or 6 records. But what I don't understand is like, you know, something. I guess it's not that often talked about. Well, it is, but not as much in the VC. I really hate when they reissue a record and they change the cover. I hardly like it when they do that. And for the Kath Blooms, most of them are like paintings,
Mm-hmm.
like a different photo or something.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah, the ones that I have one of them. I think I sold most of them. I think I kept one.
of your reissues.
Yeah.
No, I still have them. I play them a lot. That's the it's the kind of folk that it sounds like it's from the early 60s, like 20 years before it actually got released. So I don't know, it's just the Rolando Chia ones that arrived like 2 days ago, to your copy included, Dom.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So my friend is in Puerto Rico with his girlfriend's
That's TMI.
family for the holidays, and he's coming back on the 26th. So hopefully he'll get the records and have them shipped. When I don't even know when the 26th is. What is it?
That's Friday.
Friday or whatever. So
He's
next
sending some to Ergot.
he's sending 80 copies of the Vistas Fijas one, and I think 25 or 30 of the Rolando Chia ones, which is fun.
Very good.
So I don't know, well, that was my favorite find of the year, in the sense that I don't know how many people here in the VC have found their copies of stuff in general, but it is an incredible feeling just to to get to be told by some guy, oh, I have 100 copies of that record at home. You're like, oh shit, all right, that's fun. In general. But actually, I don't know how many copies of that Kath Bloom record Ergot got. I think more than 300.
They appear to be gone, I think.
Yes, yeah. He had like a few extra copies at the store last week, and then they're all gone. But again, that's it's pretty fun, I guess. I don't know what else to show.
That's it. We're done.
No, but I mean, I'm happy. You know what? I think
Jason, dude.
I bought a lot less records this year than last year, but because I was a little more picky, I would say that.
Cool story, bro.
Well, I just don't buy anymore for buying sake. Like, I prefer
That's the guy that bought the RSD Ween.
Well, that has two of my favorite Ween songs.
I bought that too. Actually, it's the only thing I bought. Yeah.
You see, you see, and Chris was so kind of. Oh, by the way, Chris. So the record you got, the guy that did the liner notes, is the guy that sent it to you.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm excited.
Yes.
I have some of those in my store too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you don't even have to buy. If you're in the U.S., you want a copy of that, get it from Joel. Right, Joel?
I have a special Aurora Central section in my store.
There you go.
Where did you get it pressed?
Mom's house.
Czech Republic. GZ, as they say. But you know what? To be honest, for this record, and I don't know, Dom, do you got the Forms of Paper one? Yeah,
the Rodin, yeah.
Well, the Steve Rodin one, I was so impressed of how fucking quiet that vinyl was. That because it's such a specific record, you need it to be very quiet,
pretty subtle. Yes.
Yes. So I don't know why people shit on GC that much, because when I work with them, I've only gotten like one noisy pressing out of them, so I was happy about that. I've been happy about that. Yes.
Get out.
What, I don't know what the fuck that means. But yeah, Joe has some quality stuff there.
I'll have more of the Merzbow once he mails them to me.
Once my friend mails them to you, because
yeah,
they're out of my hands anymore.
Oh, you sent me the gray one, Jose? I didn't realize that.
Yeah. It's those we only pressed. Well, we pressed 100.
Oh,
but
hold on, I'm doing a warp check. Just give me a second.
That'll be fun if it's warp.
Yeah, why would that be funny?
Oh, it's
just because it took so fucking long to get there. In general.
nice.
But yeah, it took me 2 years to get that record press. So I'm really excited for that.
Hey,
And
you're doing a good job.
well, I hope so. Also, I just unlocked a new something I wanna. A friend of mine got. Do you know Boo Records, Dom? You know that label?
Oh my God! I was just about to show this record.
Oh, all right, there you go. Well, Luis Alvarado, Luis Alvarado.
See, it was in my hands. It was like we
All right,
coordinated
nice.
that.
Luis Alvarado is from Peru. All his records are pressed in Europe and distributed from Europe, but he lives in Peru. He only has he gets 20 copies of everything he does, something like that. So I'm very small into Latin America. He doesn't really, but he just got the Grammy Award for music preservation for Latin America. I think that's a huge
Oh, shit.
achievement.
This is a good label, and this is really good. It's all treated harp and
Yeah.
effects.
Yes.
Lee, I believe she's not Portuguese. I think she's Italian.
Do you have the book they did, Switched On?
No.
That's really good. I have it, but it's in my coffee table.
I picked up a lot of records on this label in the last couple of years. It's been
Yeah, well, he does a lot of incredible work. Again, it's not like in the US that you just contact whatever fucking Warner Brothers affiliate and get something licensed. You have to go to another country, dig up some fucking tapes from a basement.
it is also my first official shill job, so I'm now shilling for this label. Yes.
What?
No.
Whatever you say, the great Schiller.
The great
We're
Speaking of
chilling.
shill,
I'm shilling for Bo Records.
we're gonna
out
end
of
this stream.
Portugal.
We're gonna end this stream. This is 2.5. We're gonna end it with this record that everybody wants, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you gotta play what song? You're not playing just the first song.
There's going to be two
Yeah.
people that are going to think this is amazing, and everyone else may hate it.
Well, you have to play the second song. What is this shit?
Why the second song?
Because that's the most famous one. The Breeze.
That's what we're here for. We're here for the famous ones.
All right, Jose's request.
Well, the other ones are
second
standards.
song.
and stuff like that. Some of them are standard.
Look at that. He just succumbed to peer pressure.
You got two
Whatever.
copies, Jason?
What?
If you can forgive me now, we will meet
There's a Bill Callahan cover of it.
So I want to thank our guests here. Better Looking Joel, Mitch, Static ATX, Groove Seeker, Dom Seeking a Threat, and Jose Moreno Ron. And we'll see you back in 2026. I want to thank everyone in the chat. And we'll see you next time. Peace, everybody.